So yeah, we finished up one part of the new 3.4 Desert World quest, but surprise, there's more. I should have guessed it because our buddy Liloupar, the genie in the magic bottle here, is currently level 3, and because of the various unanswered questions I had about the topics that came up in the Dirge of Bilqis, I was looking at the Genshin wiki, and I learned that there are more levels of the genie in the magic bottle power, and of course you earn those levels by doing more quests. So that's how I found out that there are more quests. There's 2 world quest markers in this vicinity in the Tanit camps. I assume they are both follow-ups to the Dirge of Bilqis. I do not know if I'm saying Bilqis correct, for one thing. I also don't know if they're both important. At least go see what these 2 blue exclamation points are. Here he is. Okay, here's one of them. Yeah, Masera, I remember talking to him a little bit at the very beginning. So I guess we'll talk to Masera first. Ah, girl, esteemed master of the Jinni, to what do I owe the pleasure? Splendid, another desert spawn. My master, never mind, I trust your judgment. Could you spare a minute for me? I've been looking forward to seeing you as I've been seeing the moon and rain. Oh, right, he also speaks kind of mysteriously. Don't let us doubt your intent, just cut to the chase. Very well, Master of the Genie, I do have a request. Haha, nothing serious. It's just my falcon, Tadhla. I think she's in danger. If it weren't for my weak legs, I wouldn't be troubling you for this. Correct Paimon if she's wrong. You want us to rescue her before thanking us profusely, paying us a large sum of mora, and treating us to a big meal for our triumph, right? Yes. Yes. Well, if that's the case, we'll do it. Paimon always gets extra logical when it comes to such situations. All right, let's do it for Paimon's big meal. Thank you so much. I'm counting on you. Let me mark out her last known location. The person you need to look for... Wait. Okay. He said we were looking for a falcon, but now we're talking about a person. The person you need to look for, Tadhla, is tall, tanned, with light-colored long hair and uses a long bow. Yes, this should be enough information about her. Did you get it all? A tall, tanned girl with light-colored long hair and holds a long bow? Hee hee, Paimon has an excellent memory. May the wind guide you through sandstorms and away from danger. Thank you. We'll see you soon. Tadhla the Falcon. So we'll see what this other one is. If I can find it. Okay, they're in the tent. That's why I couldn't see them from elsewhere. Ah, it's Jet. Jet, my darling. How could I forget? I hope it's not too late. We should at least search around his tent. Jet, what's going on? Are you going somewhere? Paimon and girl, you came just in time. There's something I gotta do right now. I need to go to Aderfi's place. Aderfi? Are you gonna steal his bad joke book? Isn't he that traitor who made shady deals with the Fatui? Oh, Paimon knows. You want to go see if there's any valuable stuff he left behind. No, I'm not interested in his stuff at all. The tribe has its own rules on dealing with the belongings of traitors like Aderfi. If it weren't for the rules, I would no doubt burn everything down the first chance I get. I'm going to his tent because of Ben. That's right. We didn't talk about Ben once. The whole time in that other quest chain. We saw him at the very beginning in Aderfi's tent, and we couldn't interact with him. I don't think he ever came up after that. Anyway, I'm excited for Ben because of Ben, right? Oh no, Ben's still over there at Aderfi's place. Jet, why did you leave Ben with someone like him? I didn't know he was a traitor. Anyway, I need to check on Ben as soon as possible. Girl, we should go with her. Let's go right now. Yeah, Paimon hopes Ben's okay. Look for clues in Adelphi's tent. Look, it's Ben. I'm glad Adelphi didn't get to take Ben away. Or perhaps you could say that everything here looks exactly the same as before. Did he really think he'd overturn the matriarch and return to his tent safe and sound? What a self-absorbed idiot. But thanks to that, nothing bad happened to Ben. You call this nothing bad? Oh, poor Ben. What's wrong with Ben? Why is it lying on the ground? Anyway, what happened to Ben? Everything seemed fine the last time we saw it. After leaving Kajnusut, Ben gradually grew weaker. It looked like its parts were malfunctioning, and the sound of its beeps was getting lower. Then it couldn't make any sounds or move at all. It felt as if I was watching its life slowly drain out. At that time, no one in the tribe knew what was going on with Ben except Adelphi. So I left Ben in his care. Oh no! Is Ben gonna stay like this forever? ... At the very least, Ben's still here with us. I'm sure we'll find a way to fix it, sooner or later. But there's nothing we can work with. Let me think. I remember Adelphi telling me that whatever's wrong with Ben, it's nothing too serious, and that it should be fixed within a few days. Knowing him, if he performed some kind of investigation, he would have definitely left records behind. Let's have a look around the area. If it really was nothing too serious, maybe we could even try fixing Ben ourselves. What do I do next? Investigate the tent. Ben lies still on the ground without making any of its familiar beeping sounds. He is jiggling sadly.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Okay, this is also an old book from the library. There's nothing else in the tent. What about this? Okay, I found the thing I'm supposed to interact with. Hey, look, there's something over here. Doesn't look like investigation records to Paimon. It looks more like a letter. A letter? Let's open it up and see what's written inside. Where is that? Oh, I know where that is. That's behind where the robot used to be.
Right.
As per usual, our exchange will be carried out at the withered tree behind the mountain, and on the subject of Ben, the special object inquired about previously, the problem does seem to be related to an inability to self-circulate due to a lack of energy. It just needs to be charged using energy obtained from elemental conversion, and its functions should return. As for a receptacle for that conversion and charging process, there is no need to worry. We can hand something over as part of the deal. However, we hope you could bring along that special object, Ben. Our researchers are quite interested in it, and it could be used as reference material for our research. So that's 100% Fatuous, who wrote this note. The letter says Ben simply ran out of energy. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Ben opened the gates to the mausoleum of King Deshret for us and activated our clearance. It really helped a lot during our journey. And even mechanical creatures like Ben get tired. Maybe it ran low on energy after doing so much for us. It ran out of juice. The letter mentioned something called energy transformation capacitors, but I didn't see anything like that in the tent. Could it be? They might be hidden somewhere, or he might have never received them. I know what you mean. The transaction hasn't even taken place. Adelphi didn't bring Ben to the transaction, so there shouldn't be any energy transformation capacitors here anyway. There's only one question left. Who did he strike the deal with? Ha, that was a dumb question for me to ask. There's only one group outside the tribe he'll have dealings like this with. The Fatui! Precisely. Who else could it be? What should we do now? What else? There's no negotiating with the Fatui. We go to the transaction site and steal the capacitors from them. Do a heist for Ben. Woohoo! Let's go steal them! But Ben, we can't carry it with us in its current state, so we can't take it to the transaction site. Just have to craft a Ben backpack. It isn't safe to leave it alone either. I don't want to put it in a risky situation ever again. Paimon and Gura will go raid the Fatui. You just wait here with Ben. Yeah, let's raid the Fatui. Yep, this won't be our first time. I really want to go myself, but girl, Paimon, I'm counting on you to help Ben recover. And even though they're just a bunch of Fatui, you should still be careful. Don't worry, just leave it to us. I don't really want to stay here in this trader's tent with Ben, though. I'll take it to my place. Let's meet up in my tent after you retrieve the capacitors. A letter, presumably from the Fatui. Okay, that's the thing that I just read. So let's pop open the map. That's probably close enough. The note said something about a withered tree. The withered tree behind the mountain. We got some Fatui banners here, so that feels like a good sign. According to our map, this should be the stop where the deal's gonna take place. Doesn't look like there's anyone here now, though. Let's sit over there and wait for a while. Just pop a squad at their tent. Whoops. I fell in a hole. Warehouse inventory record.
What?
Froderick Frankenstein's order of 1 batch of energy transformation capacitors. I saw somebody mention an NPC named Froderick Frankenstein, and I thought they were joking.
Professor Froderick Frankenstein.
Yes, I wrote down the name Professor Froderick earlier. I think I found a letter in a tent somewhere else that said Professor Froderick wants a live sample, and I believe at the time it seemed clear that that was talking about a sample of a genie. Froderick Frankenstein. Are you kidding me? It's a fucking young Frankenstein joke. We have not run into Frau Blücher. Blücher? I don't remember how you say that name. Anyway, Froderick Frankenstein wants 1 batch of energy transformation capacitors, 3 batches of firewater, 3 batches of sweet fontaine wine, has reached the warehouse and awaits further orders. Professor Froderick cannot function if he does not drink wine, so we must take care to ensure that the 6 batches of alcohol remain in good condition. Oh boy. Look, it's the Fatui. Oh. Now I'm supposed to go beat them up, I guess. Hello, I'm here to hit you. You're not a Derfy. Who are you?
Oh, so sorry. Defract. The wind rises.
The one problem with this party is that I don't have any elements that can really make good use of Alhaitham, but that's fine. He'll be gaining friendship experience. But please stop. Please have mercy. We're gonna get killed if you keep this up. Sure sounds convincing coming from the one who's been beaten. Talk! Spit it out. Yes, I'll tell you everything, anything you want to know. Then start with what you know. We always had dealings with the Derfy, and it sounded like the matriarch of the Tanit had a bias for Azaric and the new girl. And I don't know why, but it seems like Azaric has gone missing too. He did. He's mega dead. That woman is cruel. She considers everyone who's no longer of any value to the tribe an eyesore, so a Derfy contacted us in order to maintain his status. Our business in the desert area never went according to plan until we struck the deal with the Derfy. No longer of any value. What does that mean? I don't know. I really don't. That has to do with the internal workings of the desert folks. But if I had to guess, it might have been because she thought we were no longer trustworthy. And so she began to keep her distance, and a Derfy who'd been in frequent contact with us was very distressed because of that. After all, we can always leave this wretched place when needed. A Derfy, on the other hand, will be used by the tribe until he's no longer of value. His life is virtually in their hands. But he was extremely cunning. He somehow made us fulfill his every request, while we, on the other hand, never heard anything of the items we asked for. And now the rumors say he's gotten himself in trouble. We weren't sure what exactly happened, but we saw it as a window of opportunity. An opportunity for what? We assumed that there wouldn't be many opportunities for us to trade with Adelphi in the future, so we asked him to bring the special primal construct he mentioned in his letters. If we could get a hold of that primal construct before we left this place for good, we would have still gained something. Huh, so you're here to steal stuff too? No wonder we couldn't find any goods. Energy transformation capacitors. Hold on, did you just say 2? Yep, now hand over the capacitors. Don't tell Paimon the energy transformation capacitors are all made up. No, the energy transformation capacitors are very real, and there's a whole batch of them. They seem to be ancient relics, so we're not sure if any of them are still functional. Tell us where these energy transformation capacitors are! Keep up the imposing tone, Paimon. Master Negotiator Paimon. Hey, Paimon will. Hey, girl, don't change the subject. Speak up! Tell us where the capacitors are! They're at a camp not far away from here. Here's the key to its entrance. I've told you everything I know. Don't get in our way ever again. Mrr. Tough guy. All right, I'll make myself scarce. Fatui Stronghold key. That away. I thought this hole looked suspicious. What? Oh, hello. Looks like that's the spot. Let's get in there and look around after we beat up these guys. Okay, I have a key for this place. There we go. Looks like this energy transformation capacitor... I could not read that fast enough. Energy transformation capacitor, like, it's not a hard collection of words to say, but it is just enough syllables that I keep having difficulty with it.
Think you can bully me?
It's nothing.
Are there more snakes? What wants to fight me? So many capacitors. We should be able to find a few that are still working. Okay. Jet! How was it? You didn't get into trouble, right? Everything went smooth as it could. We got the energy transformation capacitors. The extract's exact name and formula remains unknown and can no longer be produced. It seems to be able to provide energy to primal constructs. Cool. Huh, so this is what energy transformation capacitors look like. But how are we supposed to use them? Beep, beep, beep. Ben? Ben wants his juice. Ben connects to the energy transformation capacitors and quickly extracts strength from them. I think that's what that said. Beep, 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 beep. Whoa, we resurrected Ben. Silly Paimon, Ben just woke up from a long nap, that's all. Beep, beep. Hey, I wasn't worried. I knew you'd recover no matter what. I don't want to put it in a risky situation ever again. Don't parrot me, Paimon. Beep, beep. Oh yeah, girl, Ben says thank you. Even though Ben was lying still without saying anything, it knows everything you've done. No need to thank me, Ben. Beep. Is anything else the matter? Even though Ben is woken up, it still looks like it could use some rest. Right, have a good rest, Ben. He's a very expressive droid, yes. When do you pull for Ben? That's the real question. I don't know how likely it is that Jet would ever become playable, but if she did, I would hope that Ben was part of her kit.
Absolutely.
Beep, beep. Didn't even need a manual. Is that the end? That was the whole quest. Beep, 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 beep. Ben has recovered substantially. Things look pretty good right now. Is this going to be a case where I need to wait for time to pass? Oh, it's you, girl. What's going on? Is something wrong? I can ask her some things about the Eternal Oasis and Ben. It's all thanks to you that we managed to get to the Eternal Oasis. Without your help, we would have never been able to open the path. I don't even know how to thank you. Next time we start a bonfire, we should talk about this by the flames. It'll be just like that time with Azariq. That traitorous dog. I'm sorry. You've got nothing to be sorry about. I wasn't mad at you. Honestly, the matriarch had already warned me to keep my guard up before we left. I might be careless, well, just a bit, but I'm not stupid. The schematics of that ancient machine, not sharing that with the tribe was a crime. The moment I realized that, I started suspecting him. What I didn't expect, though, was his willingness to keep pursuing his schemes even after all the time we spent around each other. He really thought he could manipulate me. I feel disgusted just thinking about it. Thankfully, Matriarch Babel has always been on my side. I believe that she can help the tribe find prosperity again. She will, absolutely. And you've always been in my corner as well. Yeah, I'm a jet person too, you know? What if I come into conflict with the matriarch? Let's keep it light and friendly for now. I'm a jet person. Jet person? That sounds so weird, like a Paimon, like a nickname Paimon might give. But seriously, thanks, girl, really. So, I was talking about this on our Discord the other day, but after finishing the Dirge of Bilqis quest, I came to a realization that Jet and her father Jabrail, their base model is an enemy type, but their clothes and their hair are colored uniquely. And then if you contrast them with Azariq, which we cannot go look at Azariq because he is dead, rest in piss, because he sucks. But we can look at Matriarch Babel. She is not a uniquely colored variant of an enemy model type. So my theory is that unique palette, friend, standard palette, probably gonna betray you. So I got my eye on you, lady. I'm curious now. I wouldn't be surprised if more quest requires me to wait for like real time to pass, but I also kind of wonder if this Tadhla the Falcon is necessary to get more stuff to happen with Liloupar. Tadhla isn't here. Should we keep looking? In that hole, perhaps? Cast your gaze here. There are a great many footprints. It appears the fellows that once dwelt within were active and careless. She said more words than that, but whatever. I got the gist across. Okay, so maybe actually a Tadhla the Falcon is a little bit more involved than I was thinking. Shh, see? There's someone over there. My master. Be those the people whom you mentioned? The Fool Tui? It's the Fatui. That name makes them sound no wiser. Shh, keep it down if they see us. Be placid. They hear nothing of my words. Here, bear witness. Ahoy, you corpulent one. Over here. Time to eat. Did you hear anything? No, why? I thought I heard someone saying time to eat. Hee, see? Okay, he literally did hear you. I don't know what your point is here. Paimon didn't know Liloupar has a childlike side. Hee, it's adorable. Don't be fooled, she craves violence. Look, over there. Is that Tadhla that got locked up? Tall, tanned, light-colored long hair. That should be her. Well done, little one. The task is upon us, my master. Yeah, girl, let's do this. Time to go beat up more Fatui, I guess. Who are you? Keep your eyes on the girl, let's go. It's the guests of that tribe woman. Ugh, what is Babel up to?
Look at you, Booth.
Cry louder. hold.
Paimon said they have her locked up, but she kind of is just chilling.
Get frostbite.
Pew pew.
Give up.
Okay. This could be going a little bit faster. For my liking. Please hold while I slowly chip away at this guy's health.
Bow your head.
The position is lost. Fall back, fall back. They ran away. Why must you bestow so much mercy on the undeserving, my master? I don't know. I thought I beat him up pretty good. Is this... Have I been in this hole before? Yes, I have. I think I read this note off stream. Basically talking about how Azarik and Babel are working with the Fatui. Sup, Tadhla? Dot, dot, dot.
She asleep?
I don't know. It's hard to tell because every eremite has a blindfold on, so it's impossible to know. Are you Tadhla? We're here to get you out. Yes? Oh, yes. I think she was asleep. You let them go. We don't need to kill them. They will flee and send warning to their comrades. Soon they will all know that we are here. The wise are joined of thought. I like this girl. It doesn't matter. If they come back for us, we'll just kick their butts again. Although, you're injured. Do you need help? I'm okay. I can still walk and find myself a decent place to die in peace. Shit. Okay. Oh, that's relieving. She can still walk and find herself a decent place to... Hey, that's not what Paimon expected to hear. Just kidding. Ha 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 ha. I like this girl's humor. Her vagaries are most amusing. Thank you. Let's return to the tribe. Is it difficult to walk? It is, but I don't need any help. So you are Masera's daughter. Dot, dot, dot. A creature sparse of speech, are you? Daughter? But as Paimon recalls, Masera said Tadhla is his falcon. Pah, she is a child of obvious human flesh. How can a human be judged to be a falcon? Comedy. Tadhla continues to say nothing. Ah, here's my little falcon.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I was ambushed. It was all thanks to them that I can return and see you again. Them? Your them is our esteemed master of the Jinni. I'm sorry. Oh, come on, it's okay. Tadhla is injured. Be nice to her. Dot, dot, dot. You're injured? I'm sorry. By what? Animal or human? It was the Northerners. They ambushed me after realizing they were being followed. You should have been the ambusher. Being attacked by the prey. What a shame for a falcon. Dot, dot, dot. Go rest. I'll tend to your wound later. Tadhla silently nods and slowly treads away in pain. Masera sure is a bit too strict with Tadhla. Please don't be too harsh on her. Harsh? No. Instead, I've been too kind to her. That's why she's become so sloppy. All I'm doing is educating her. She's an outstanding falcon. How could I ever hurt her? So then, what stands as the most common fate to grace a falcon? Please accept this. You have my gratitude, esteemed master of the Jinni. Ahem, aren't you forgetting something? There are still two of us besides your master of the Jinni. Hee hee, Paimon doubts both of us are qualified to accept the reward. Ah, yes, of course. The fact that this floating fairy is technically not a person has eluded me till thus, but perhaps the rest of us people may receive due thanks. Paimon just played herself. Hey! Haha, my apologies. Please take this as an extra payment. Ooh, extra payment! Still more paltry than my expectations, but I suppose I will accept this if you should not object, my master. Very well. If you are available in the future, please come back one more time. I think my falcon will need your help by then. Oh, okay. We do have a new quest, but it requires waiting till the next mornings. Okay, back to this guy. Ah, if it isn't the esteemed master of the Jinni, savior of my little falcon. Whoops. I'm embarrassed to ask, but could you do me another favor? It's a hunting task. Simply put, this is about Tadhla's coming-of-age ceremony. Please witness her growth for me. She could be a bit of a handful, but I promise you'll be well compensated, so I'm wondering if you would like to...
Don't worry, just leave it to us.
About the hunt. It's the coming-of-age ceremony for Tadhla. I used to train the falcons in the tribe personally, but now I'm no longer as agile as I once was. After the previous commission, Tadhla said you have her trust. This is why I want to ask you to join in and see the falcon's growth. I see. I'll help. It's very kind of you. Please find Tadhla. She'll give you the details of this hunt. I find it very funny that there's like a hole here and I keep falling in it. Hello. Where to? Hello, thank you for your help.
Tadhla, looks like you're in better spirits now. How's your wound now? Has it healed?
Thank you for asking. Yes, it has healed, but left an indelible scar. No need to worry about me. My father must have given you this commission. ... So they are father and daughter. That's not the target for this hunt. My apologies. There are 3 targets for this hunt: the red vulture, the scorpion, and the flying serpent. First, the red vulture. We have already confirmed its whereabouts. All that needs to be done is to track it down. But of course, if you have other priorities, I'll wait here until you're all set. Only the prey won't be as patient as I am. Let's go. Please follow me. We've already confirmed its whereabouts. Oh, that's just the same dialogue? By the way, are you wearing any perfume? No? Why do you ask? Great, neither am I. Confirmed that nobody's wearing perfume. I assume that's because it would scare away the creatures we are tracking. All the way over there, huh? Oh, there's an orb there. I had no idea. Look for the objective in this area. Is it this glowing thingy? What's that over there? She must have dropped these while fighting over food. Female smelling of carrion. She's had a good meal and should be back in the nest soon. Okay. Let's follow her back to the nest. Which is... where exactly? Is that her? What happened to the falcon? Or, not falcon, vulture. Ah. There's what happened to the vulture. It turned into 3 pieces of chicken.
Yep.
What am I looking for? Where is its nest? Can I have any guidance, please? Could I have 1 piece of guidance? No guidance, only nest. Yeah, I suppose that's fair. I'm about to leave the quest area. Ah, there it is. I wonder if I was looking too hard. Droppings and weasel fur. There's still a little moisture. She's not too far away. Hey, you shouldn't pinch it with your hands. Why? You want it? Paimon doesn't want it. You can use them to cover up your own scent. It will help. What is that? Let's take a closer look. Paw prints. Ah, it's covered with sand. She landed here, apparently noticing that someone was following her. Tadhla has really good eyesight. We could bump into her at any moment. Best not startle her. I can smell the lair. Yes, it is right here.
How amusing.
First, I am being accosted by hilichurls. Which way? Okay. This looks like a fighting arena. Let's go. This is her lair. Red vultures are careful and wicked by nature. She's probably sensed the danger and fled already, leaving us an empty lair. Now we must wait with patience. What's that twinkling over there? Fool's gold. Red vultures love collecting shiny stuff. Fool's gold? Sounds like Fatui's hidden treasure. Fool's gold are things that only simpletons would believe to be valuable. Paimon certainly wouldn't fall for that. Paimon would fall for that. Shh, you wouldn't want to have any of those. They're mostly commonplace alloys like brass and bronze that are not worth much. We will stay here and wait until midnight. Please have a rest if you are tired. I'll keep watch. The red vulture won't be back anytime soon. Why won't we check out the shiny stuff first? Don't think about it too much, Tadhla. You're just a falcon. Interesting. She hasn't returned yet. Please stay put or she'll be alarmed. What are you doing? Come back. But there's shiny stuff. I want this, slate over here. Oh, I see. They're coins. I assume... Like... what do you think will happen if I pick one of these up?
Free coin?
Oh no! I've enraged it! Ouch. Okay.
Sharing my knowledge.
The wind rises. Wretched vermin.
Hold the line. Committed to power.
I assume if I had resisted the temptation, this fight would be perhaps slightly easier.
Billowing surge. Let's move out.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Behold.
There we go. You're such a talented hunter. No wonder Father commissioned you to help me with this hunt. Please leave the rest to me. If you really are interested in this, I can teach you step by step. Please teach me. Why not? Very well. Tadhla demonstrates how to dissect a prey. You and Paimon seem to have learned a new skill that you probably will never actually put into practice. After the demonstration, Tadhla shows you her hands soaked by the blood of her prey, a faint smile appearing on her lips. This is the first time that she has revealed any trace of her emotions. Craves violence. I bet Paimon will practice. The smell of blood. Good. Paimon can smell it too. Ugh, such a strong smell. Aren't you going to wash it off? No, because we're going to hunt the scorpion now. Scorpions are predators. They relish the smell of fresh blood. That's right. Oh, all right. Paimon will hold her breath anyway. Do you need more rest, or should we set out right now? It's decently chilly in this lair. Our prey's meat should be able to stay overnight and not go bad. We could spend the night here to avoid the cold outside. Sounds good to Paimon. The temperature here feels just right. Let's all just get some good rest for the night. It appears that the little one desires to be slothful again. Paimon knows when she feels cold and tired. Not everyone is immune to temperature changes like you. Tadhla fetches some desert poplar branches and dried feces. Cool. Soon a simple campfire is built. Sitting and bathing in its warm light, you all share filling quantities of food and water with each other. Watching the campfire dancing and crackling, you find yourselves absent of any topics to discuss. About Masera or about you? Let's talk about you. About me? There's nothing much to say about me. Are you sure you want to know more about me? I want to know what kind of person I'm working with. Person? No. A falcon? Yes. Please rest assured, I will not disobey you or leave you behind. It is Father who entrusted me to you. Heh, a blindfolded falcon. In what world would she care about how beautiful she is? Did you rest well? Are we ready to go? Let's go and continue the hunt. Please follow me. Go to the scorpion's lair, which is over here. Paimon, you've been holding your nose the whole time.
Because it stinks of blood.
But all the scents that greet me are from wild creatures. It is not so foul. Speaking of which, where is your nose? Be silent. Wait until they start adding scratch and sniff cards to Genshin. Oh, until they do that, I am safe, I see. I would simply decline to scratch or sniff. Here we are. Scorpions are only active under the veil of night. There is still some time before the night falls. Why don't we plan how to hunt the scorpion? Hit it? I say we hit it. First option, we can mix the secretions of sandgrease pupa with a few ground poisonous mushrooms. Secretions of sandgrease pupa should lure the scorpion to take the bait, then ground poisonous mushrooms can paralyze the scorpion. The toxin is not strong enough to kill it, but would very well suffice to immobilize it. Or we can mash up a mixture of henna berries and viper venom, then make some poisonous bait by adding fresh meat into the mush. We fight fire with fire. But viper venom is a rare resource. It'll be a huge waste to use it all for the bait. I'll adjust the portions to make sure the bait is just poisonous enough to weaken the scorpion, but not kill it. There's also a third method, not a clever one though. We risk our lives to hunt it down without any preparation. But this method has its merits too. It avoids any contamination so that we can extract the purest scorpion venom. I'll leave the final choice to you. Please take your time. Oh, one more thing. When fighting with the scorpion, we must be very careful. Its toxin can be lethal. Let's use the paralyzing poisonous bait. Very well. Are there any cuts or scratches on your hands? Tadhla prepares the poisonous bait carefully as you wait patiently in the cave until the moon rises. It's working. Let's go.
Squall and Fury. Know your place.
This way, Perilla. The Temple of Wisdom. Rest and rebuild.
There is no escape.
Growl, growl, growl.
The wind rises.
Ouch. Oh, yikes, he's dying. He, laughs kind of spookily when he is dying.
Bring refuge.
Huh? How is there another one?
Uphill battle.
Hopefully there's not 3 of them. Okay, here we go. Thank you. You didn't have to do this for me. Are you hurt? No, just a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Don't push yourself too hard. I won't. Thank you, Paimon. All right, next up, dissection. You should take a break. No, if not preserved properly, the poison glands will spoil in the air and become useless. Tadhla harvests the scorpion with ease, removing its poison glands and useless organs, then carefully wraps them up in separate packages. After that, she shows you her stained hands without a change of expression on her face. Somehow you feel that she is trying to prove something to you. See, it's just a scratch. For a falcon, it's nothing to worry about. All right, we still need to hunt the flying serpent. Let's go. Where is the flying serpent's cave? Why did Paimon say sorry? What were we saying? I'm fine. Oh, did I interrupt some dialogue? Falcons get injured too. There's no need to be ashamed of such facts. Did I interrupt dialogue again? Oh well. This is ominous. Liloupar says, wait, I feel it. The familiar pain. It is my soul, my fragments. One is around here. This place is a habitat for flying serpents. Seems this oasis is powered by one of the Jinn's fragments and has become an ecosystem for them. That's right. Ugh, no, I can't sense the fragment due to the interference of the flying serpents here. Their scents are too thick, too pungent. Then let's go deep and take them down. Yes. I guess you wanted to say let's go, but you'd better stand down and take a break. I'll check the flying serpent up ahead. ... Tadhla, are you all right? Pant. Yes. She means to say that it hurts. I do not. It's okay, let me do it. Yeah, you should get some rest. ... I
see everything.
So thirsty and hurting and cold. Ooh, Sandrews pupa. I didn't notice that those had respawned. I need those. I need those for Alhaitham. Hello, I'm here to hunt you. Fallen Envoy. That's interesting.
That's far enough. I'm used.
Illusion shattered.
Come on. There we go. Have a good coming-of-age desert story. I will do my best. Sorry for not being helpful. Don't say that. You deserve some rest. There's nothing wrong with us helping out when you're not feeling so well. We're friends after all. I am but a falcon of Masera's. We see you only as our friend. ... Thank you. Pardon me, my master, but I sense my fragment nearby. It's okay. I'll go take care of our prey. I want to know what we extract from the flying serpent. Aha! A flying serpent's horn. Oh! I didn't realize we were getting trophies from all of them. Stinger and poison glands. A certifiable classic instrument for assassinations in the desert. Yeah, free body parts. This, as the name implies, is the horn of a flying serpent. The tribes of the desert will grind it down to powder to make ineffective potions and tout those creations as potent tonics to swindle researchers in the city. It sells quite well. Oh no. As the shard of light merges with Liloupar's magic bottle, you feel a little of your own power being pulled away. Through the Jinny's entranced eyes, you see a vortex of decay and betrayal. The spirit of victory fell into madness due to a signet ring most dark, and in a series of tragedies, Queen Shirin brewed the honey-colored catastrophe before her mind yielded to hysteria. The people turned against each other, and the Jinn scattered across the lands. Broken souls became fuel to a titanic machine, and the mindless descendants of the Seelie were degraded into slaves of infinite power. Then the merciless era of the Spirit of Victory began. The crazed king and the nobles rejoiced in their superiority. Yet none were aware that all the happenings within Gurabad were created by the scheming hands of the Mother of the Jinn. My master, are you feeling all right? Why are we in a dark void? It's Gurabad again. Apologies. Experiencing a Jinny's memories is not necessarily always a pleasant experience. Liloupar, what have you done? What have I done? You should see what they have done. With just a nudge, they would have cast themselves down the vile path towards certain ruination. The fall of Gurabad is just a prologue. I merely revealed what torments await. All right, now is not the time for such a topic. Your friends are waiting for you to wake up. Okay, so we were in like a realm of consciousness there. Are you awake? Can you not always scare Paimon to death? Oh, you are finally awake. Paimon was so worried about you. So was Tadhla. When you fell unconscious, she was really nervous and almost cried. Paimon thinks you owe Tadhla an apology. I was not. I didn't mean to make you worry, Tadhla. I'm sorry. ... A hunter does not apologize to a falcon. It's nothing. How is your wound? It's been better. Let's head back. She's shaking as if having a fever. It's the scorpion's toxin, I know it well. I bet you do, Liloupar. It is not lethal, but the effects are still deleterious in pain and harm. She will need to rest. No need, I'm okay. For now, perhaps. Yet time is like a fraying blade in the desert. Soon the toxins and the heat will unite against your flesh, inflicting dehydration and drawing you closer to the rapids of demise. ... A good falcon knows to cherish their life, or they will become a burden and be eliminated. Be you a foolish falcon, child? ... That's enough, Liloupar. Don't be so harsh to her. And Tadhla, stop treating yourself this way. We really should get some rest before we go. Liloupar has a point. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. This cave should be able to block out the cold winds at night. Let's set up a campfire right here. Good idea. Let me help. Ugh. My pain. Don't worry, we got this. We're experts when it comes to building a campfire. You build a simple campfire and cook some food together with Paimon. Tadhla drinks some water and falls asleep soon. Her body is mildly overwarm. Under the influence of the dehydration and fatigue inflicted by the scorpion's venom, Tadhla sinks into a deep slumber. You can tell that the pain is wearing off on her. After some time, the morning sun lights up the scarlet desert. The sun is up, and you all wake up as the morning dew dries up in the sunlight's heat. Time to get up. Let's go. You look a lot better, Tadhla. How are you feeling? I'm feeling much better now. Come on, let's go. Pretty soon the day will be searing hot under the sun. If we want to return to the tribe safe and sound, we need to go now. A chist. What's wrong, Tadhla? Are you still feeling unwell?
Find anything you like?
No, I'm great. Oh, sweet, we got another chess piece. Should you bear words, give them unto my master now. ... I am very happy to hunt with you. I going the right way? I think I'm going the wrong way, actually. Thank you. Well, that's a first for a falcon. I still haven't found a single activation stone or whatever they're called for the big chessboard.
Right.
Ah, esteemed master of the Jinni, and, I see you have both returned. Oh. Oh, buddy. I don't like what that implies. Hand over the prey. I guess I don't get to keep these. A little later than I expected. What happened, my little falcon? It's embarrassing to say. I got injured, but thanks to the Master of the Jinni, I'm okay now. ... Good, very good. It's good to see that you're all right. Esteemed Master of the Jinni, did my falcon hold you back? Please do not have such doubts. Tadhla is extremely capable. I know that, of course. She's my falcon, after all. But falcons belong to hunters, not the earth. Once falcons get attached to the world, their senses and claws will be dull. If that happens, how can I expect them to hunt for me? That doesn't make any sense to Paimon, but hearing you going on about falcons surely makes Paimon irritated. Tadhla is human and our friend, not some sort of so-called falcon. Friend, huh? No, it's not like that. I hate friends. I don't care about friendship at all. I will deal with you later. Ha, please don't get me wrong. I am most happy that my little falcon has made some new friends. Truly, I am. I don't believe you, sir. Here, this is your payment. Please do come find me later. I'll probably have other commissions for you. Where is this little story going? My little falcon, let's talk about your next hunt, shall we? Ominous.
I see everything.
The next hunt, huh?
Everyone hold hands.
Before the mist of the morning, before the mirage of noon, my falcon takes off. Okay, well, that's not very interesting. I know a little bit about the quests that I haven't unlocked yet, mainly the things that I need to do to unlock them. One of which is doing stuff with this chessboard thingy. All of these little buildings and things are items that I have found while questing around the new desert zone. I have one last one to put down, so we'll do that now. And then this happens, and then these little blue thingies have an interact prompt for an installation of an activation device, and each chess piece has its own activation device, apparently. I did not think much about this. I just kind of assumed that I would eventually find these activation devices as I run around in this zone. So while I was running all around the whole pyramid and the whole underground zone of the pyramid, trying to find this spot unsuccessfully, I did manage to find in Opet Hall, I dropped a pin and labeled it, there's a thing here. And I will now teleport and we will go look at that thing together. It did look exactly like the activation devices in that menu prompt back on the chessboard. So I think, based on this, that each one of those chess pieces is a representation of a location somewhere in the desert, and I think I'm supposed to go to those locations, and then I don't know what. So, like, there was a thing, like, right around here, and when I approached it, Paimon was like, hey, look, it's that thing. There was a beam of light or something, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Paimon? I don't really remember ever seeing a beam of light pointing me towards anything in particular. But I approached the thing and it moved forward like this, and that's the point at which I stopped. Okay. Okay, now I can have it. This should be it. Maybe we could activate the other chess pieces over there. I did eventually, I had to look it up. That's how I know what any of this is. Let's start by going back to the chessboard and seeing what happens when I activate that. I think that was the King Deshret's pillar piece. Most of the other ones, I know approximately where they are. I don't know where this is. It kind of generically looks like Aru Village.
Right.
So I guess we could run around Aru Village and see if anything turns up. Okay, I got a chest.
A fateful offering.
I don't remember. I got stuck on the chest. Okay. I can't remember if I said this already. I need to do stuff with this chessboard to unlock a future quest. I say future, but I just mean a quest that I haven't been able to do yet.
Did you see that there was a trigger chess piece option?
I did not.
Oh. What?
Okay.
Huh?
It's a fast travel? It brought me here. It brought me back to the place where I found it.
Well, why?
I don't know. First of all, it is interesting to me because I previously had assumed that King Deshret and Rukkhadevata parted ways after the Goddess of Flowers had died, but apparently that is not the case. Apparently Rukkhadevata left and was like, well, I'm gonna go start a rainforest in my own little corner now, bye. And then the Goddess of Flowers died. So I asked on a Discord server for lore nerds like me if anybody could tell me like what were the ideals being referred to there. And what it was is that Deshret basically wanted to rebel against heaven, and the Goddess of Flowers was like, this is a bad idea, but sure, I'll help you. Activating all the chess pieces and then doing this quest that I am about to begin are the things required to unlock another quest series. I don't know how long this other quest series is. I also noticed while I was wandering around, found where there was a big rock wall that highlighted white on elemental sight, which means that that rock wall is going to disappear at some point, I assume quest related. And it did occur to me that like the whole point of all of the quests in this area so far has been trying to find, well, first we wanted to find our way to the Eternal Oasis. We already did that. But then there's also getting into the ruins of the city of Gurabad, or at least finding out what happened to the city of Gurabad. As far as the things that I do know for sure are still yet to happen, Liloupar has several more fragments yet to find. So let's talk to this guy. Ah, you've come. A moment, if you please. This should be the last time that I ask a favor of you. Okay, what do you want? It is Tadhla. She wants to speak to you. Why so formal? The ruins in the north, around where you first met each other. Where was that? What did you say? Okay. The ruins in the north, around where you first met each other. Don't forget. I had a feeling that wasn't going to do anything more useful than have him repeat it. I'm gonna trust that the... Okay. Yes. Yes. Also, he calls it the north, but this is west. I guess it's ever so slightly north from the exact point where he's standing. Oh, also it's on the chessboard. I don't think this is where we met. But if this is where the waypoint is sending me, who am I to argue? Here you are. I am happy that you came. I heard you wanted to talk to me. I've always liked the desert at this time of the day. It's beautiful. It's my favorite sight.
Only it is a shame that I never had the chance to watch the sunset with my friends. Yeah, the desert is all dyed of the color of sunset. So peaceful and quiet. But Tadhla, did you ask us to come here just for that? ... To the Tanit, you are guests. To falcons, you are potential prey, but I hope you are the ones who will survive. Thanks, I guess? So, I am sorry. Uh-oh. Okay. Now we have to defeat her. It hurts, but I'm happy nonetheless. I'm sorry. I don't like this.
That hurts.
Are you happy about it, though?
No, not really.
Fine.
I'm not trying very hard on purpose. Bent-winged falcon is her title, apparently. These enemies usually have more voice lines during combat. She's weirdly quiet.
This might hurt a little. Hold the line. Hey! Grow!
Unsettlingly quiet, really. I don't like this. Why do I have to fight her? Please do not forget me. Okay. This is the choice of her own will to no longer live as a falcon but as a friend. Okay, did I kill her? Is she dead? Also, let's look at her feather. The feathers needed for a falcon to take flight. If they are plucked, then flight will become all but impossible. Cool. I did make a friend, but I maybe also murdered her? It is unclear to me. I don't feel great about it. Darn it, Masera is gone! He left a note. That sly old fox. Neat note. By the time you see this note, I should already have ensconced myself in a safe house within the valley. If your head is still on your shoulders, do not weep for Tadhla's choice. This hunt is not yet over. This is just the beginning of the storm. Thus does Masera the Hunter, Elder of Tanit, warn you. Okay. It's a neat note, I guess. Huh? What does he mean by all this? Paimon doesn't get it. Seems like he fled the tribe under certain pressure and left this note for you. The Tanit sure are not as peaceful as they seem.
They really should have made it more clear what happened to her.
It's confusing. Also, I keep falling for this. It's just, it's the same book. It's there all the time, but I always think it's something else. I did unlock a new quest, Apocalypse Ox. Okay. There was a strange vibration in the ancient training field, which according to Liloupar may have something to do with Gurabad's long past. Is that... Okay, that's on the chessboard also.
you thinking?
I was just thinking about how I told you the other day that I know slightly more things than I wish I did about the quests I have yet to unlock.
Mm-hmm. As do I. Do we know the same thing?
I don't know.
Who knows?
As I said when we were having this discussion over the weekend, I don't want to say what I think I know, because I'm hoping that I will have forgotten it by the time I actually get to those quests. I'll just say what happened to Tadhla might be foreshadowing. Oh. There's a new beam of light over there now. That thing didn't have one before. Oh, and the pyramid does too. How can Liloupar be there when she's with me? Huh. Okay. Be careful, I feel some strange tremors from deep underground, and there was also a little bit of screen shake to sell that point.
What did you feel?
It's nothing. That was just a drill.
Oh, so it was just a drill.
Like, a literal drill?
Wait, what kind of drill are you talking about?
That's a good Paimon face. Shh, they're here. Oh no, who's here?
The drills.
Oh, hello.
Wind strike.
Watch out.
Shine down.
It might be drill from Twitter.
This may hurt a little. Allow me.
Oh boy, how many are there gonna be?
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Jeez, more of them? Okay.
Roll.
You did it. I knew that dealing with these creatures would not trouble you at all. Ah, look, Gurabad. Where? Oh, is that a new piece? That wasn't there before. Please connect me with that chess piece.
You what?
Connect her with that chess piece.
Connect? What do you mean?
Find the protrusion on its surface and insert that into the slot on my bottle. It's as simple as that.
Oh.
So, like, connect her with, like, a USB?
I think so.
She has a USB, we are learning, apparently.
Huh? There's a slot on your bottle? But it looks pretty smooth. There's no place to plug it in.
It's there. You just can't see it.
Oh.
Secret USB.
Because I just made it up.
What?
Oh, hey!
What?
All right, that's enough jokes for now. All you have to do, my master, is to hold me and touch the chess piece.
Oh.
We're the USB cord.
That was a weird joke, Liloupar.
I don't think MiHoYo knows what chess is. I kind of feel like it's, like maybe they just grabbed a English word to stand in for maybe some harder to translate concept.
Liloupar, are you alright? Why are you so quiet?
Shh.
Wait, look, she's glowing. Well, differently than normal anyway.
The gin's bottle shimmers, seemingly in tune with the vibration of the chess piece. You can hear the passing of time like drops of water in a prison. It seems to last a lifetime, or perhaps just for a moment. Liloupar didn't say a word. Then, out of the mist, you see a great city, big, bloated, and cold. The earth opens up, swallowing everything in Gurabad, and there stands its gate set in the mountain wall. It is loathsome, seeming almost to contain all the filth of the ancient world that somehow escaped the people's gaze. Excuse me. That's Gurabad over there. I remember it now. My head really hurts.
Whoa, what's the matter with you guys? Can't you let Paimon know in advance next time? These surprises are bad for Paimon's heart.
Sorry, Paimon. I'm fine, Paimon.
That's what you always say.
What a child you are. Worry not, I will give her back, little one. And when that time comes, she shall see you compensated with all the food you may desire, and that currency of yours. Mura, was it? Don't put words into my mouth.
Hee hee, that's more like it. Paimon's noted it all down. Delicious food and Mora.
All right, playtime is over. Let us go to Gurabad, my master. Why do we have to go there? What is over there? I'm gonna go with the second one. There's nothing left. Nothing at all. All that remains are the memories of ghosts, broken dreams that can never be recovered, and the sweet aftertaste of revenge. Or so I would say. This is a sizable request, and of that I am aware, but I wish for you to witness my past and the lessons I had to learn. ...
This does sound kinda ridiculous, and Paimon really doesn't get it, but what you're saying almost sounds like a farewell. Did something happen?
Ah, nay. I just wish to show you some things.
What's that supposed to mean? You're talking in riddles.
In short, please follow me. I shall lead you to Gurabad. Oh. Where is this gonna take me? I can't really recall seeing a place that looks like this. And I don't know where it's gonna take me. I mean, other than Gurabad, obviously. This is where we found that letter from Jabrail. Okay.
Whoa, we were just next to that chess piece. Then things went whoosh and now we're here. How did this happen? That's really awesome.
Hehe, and would you like a repeat performance? No, I'm a little dizzy.
Now that you mention it, Paimon's head feels a little woozy too.
That is normal. The coordinates are somewhat off. Perhaps the device is showing its age. Yeah. And there's that obelisk there. It says something about Shirin, the Demon Queen.
Hey, isn't this the valley we first went to? What are you bringing us here for? Is there anything worth seeing here?
You ask too many questions, little one. Strange. It was supposed to be here. Ah, here it is. She's gonna make the rock go away. Yep. I thought those two torches looked suspiciously placed. Behold Gurabad, once it was swallowed by the very earth itself. Now it lies before you. It would seem that this place has some new tenants. Please do get rid of them, my master. Remnants of the ancient orchard. There's another photo spot right over there. They don't usually have photo spots next to photo spots.
I see everything.
She said something about ghosts that,
Ghosts?
I mean, I can't remember exactly what she said. Like, memories of ghosts, maybe? Something along those lines. Anyway, point is that it made me think of Enkanomiya. And I suppose, this place is roughly analogous to Enkanomiya. Like, Enkanomiya was released during the same patch as Lantern Rite last year. It's a abandoned fragment of a lost civilization, that sort of thing. Oh yeah, I still can't read these. Reading these tablets that are scattered about is something that I will apparently be able to do once I collect more of Liloupar's fragments. What you been about?
Is that thing that just happened?
Oh, that happens every time you collect
Yeah.
whenever fragments.
Yeah.
And once again, a little of my own power is being pulled away. Shiruya is Koramdin, thus says the man in the brass mask. There will be no heirs to your name. I will do away with the many idols in your temples. I will consign you to your grave, for such does one as despicable as you deserve, says the man in the brass mask. Through the genie's entranced eyes, you bear witness to Gurabad as it is engulfed in darkness. The city of Gurabad has long been a reservoir of water, but now its inhabitants scatter like a torrent. The Jinn, devoid of intellect, pour out from cold machine husks, from the soldiers' weapons, and the scarlet wine, the juice of the pomegranate, bursts forth. The pomegranates are crushed and cracked, and they are trampled into a mass of mud. Plump or withered, rich or humble, the scarlet fruits with hue and cry tell of the Koramdin's coming, the joy of life and the joy of vengeance. The juice tastes as sweet and mellow as sweet wine, and flows through the city, turning the reservoir into a vast red sea. I don't think they're literally talking about pomegranate juice. The sea first drowns the slaves, and then their masters howl as they flounder amidst the roiling waves of night. I came across an obelisk that also had that phrasing, the sea first drowned the slaves. The gilded sea first drowned the slaves, it said, actually. Finally, you see the brass-masked king. He flees into the shadows, into Shiren's arms. Her face is old and dim, all traces of life and reason having vanished from it like dust in the night's wind. And then there is King Kisra, who turned into a dark monster. That's new information. Then there's King Kisra, who turned into a dark monster. They are all your flesh and blood, yet you rejoice and you exult in that retribution. I believe the you here is Liloupar. O Gurabad, you are mortally stricken, your shame shown to all. All who receive these tidings shall clap and shout for joy. For is there anyone who has not felt your unending tyranny? O Gurabad, you are mortally stricken, your shame shown to all. So... Ormazd was once the lover of the one called Liloupar. It was by the genie's love that he rose from a lowly shepherd to become a king amongst mortals. I once believed that he was no mere mortal companion. Foolishly I fell for those eyes of his. But the vanity and selfishness that kings are wont to have seized him in the end. He turned out to be no different from those mortal rulers who live one day and die the next, wandering amidst dreams of conquest and persecution, building their palaces upon quicksand. So you brought him low. Like I said, I punished him, handed ruin down from father to son across 3 generations. Kisra, Parvez Ravan, Shirin, they are my blood. It was by schemes of blood, honeyed execution, and raging ambition that I punished them all. But that was not all. That was not all. About the punishment. Vain Parvez Ravan, my dear child. He wanted unlimited power, and so I gave it to him. I designed for him machines driven by the remnants of Jinn spirits, and in a dream of pitch-black darkness, I inspired him to build a colossal machine that could swallow up and spit out a torrent of artificial objects. Cool. They brought him untold wealth, but they also robbed the laborers of their lives and the farmers of their property. Thus the lords and the rich men wept, crying, "Verily this is the triumph of mortals, the end of slavery." But only I knew, only I understood. This abolition of slavery was itself the beginning of endless and cruel servitude. Slave owners were freed from the obligation to raise their slaves, and the slaves were deprived even of small mercies like a full stomach. You're starting to lose Paimon here. What are you talking about? Poverty is accompanied by hatred, and hatred begets ambition. Riches lead to greed, and greed also fuels ambition. It was ambition that drove him to force his queen, Shirin, his elder sister by blood, to create Jinn mindless and malformed, and her suffering pleased me. It empowered me. And I was thus able to foster their flesh and blood. So this story's a little bit fucked up. Just a quick little recap. Ormazd was a mortal king who basically conquered a bunch of various other tribes in the area. Liloupar fell in love with him. Became disappointed that he, I guess, was just some guy. Yeah, that's an uncomfortable thing too about where this is going. Valis says, kind of sounds like someone is saying states' rights. We'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna finish kind of like laying out the bare bones of my understanding of the situation. So because Liloupar was so disappointed that Ormazd was just a normal king guy who had, I guess, ambition to rule, she decided to punish him and basically gave birth to children for the purpose of bringing down his whole kingdom. Which means that, like Parvaz Ravan was kind of a tyrant himself, but she created him. So there's all this suffering of the common folk, and like the idea that like slavery was abolished nominally, but then the laborers, the people who had been enslaved, couldn't feed themselves. I don't know. Hi Silver, we're having a little talk about slavery, and also incest, because that's the other thing. Parvaz Ravan was apparently Liloupar's son. Shirin was her daughter. They got married and then had a kid, and then all of this like tyranny and upheaval and poverty and strife happened. And again, this was all because Liloupar was mad at her husband for a kind of ill-defined reason. I feel like I may be getting ahead of myself having these kind of thoughts before she's actually finished explaining anything. But like, apparently Parvaz Ravan created machines that were powered by fragmented Jinn spirits, and because of these machines, the human laborers were not needed anymore. So I feel like there's a little bit of a parallel to the whole like automation and AI conversation that's happening in real life now. I'm not entirely sure what to make of. Like, my take is, like, Liloupar's bad, basically. She's an interesting character, but she's morally bad. Let's all be clear about that. I'm not entirely sure what to make of what Hoyoverse is saying about these sorts of concepts. Somewhere in the desert, there are these various plaques that have fragmented records, and there was one talking about how the spirit-powered machines, like, they still required people to, I guess, kind of, like, work around them, but they worked so fast that people were being injured by them constantly. And a spirit calling herself Liloupar appeared to these workers who were grievously injured and unhappy, and she was like, oh, my precious people, you suffer so, you should totally rise up against your king. But again, she started all of this. It's all very strange. I don't know. Let's continue. You refer to Shiruya. Yes, Shiruya, brass-masked Koramdin. The small folk and the slaves saw him as an emissary of my mistress, as a savior to them in their misery. So he led them to embrace justice, to embrace death. Dad. So you're still here, little one. Why are you silent? It's just Paimon doesn't understand, and what you just said sounded really terrifying. Oh, it's all right. I was only talking about my past and of my destiny.
Paimon doesn't know what to say.
Thanks to your company, I was able to return to my mistress's garden.
Wait, what made you say this all of a sudden?
Gurabad is for me a fated land. I must therefore return back to the city where my destiny awaits me still.
Do you have to go back and make amends for all the wrong things you've done or something?
Done wrong? Ha! I have done nothing wrong. But my children are still there. She and Shiruya. They must be rather lonely. So what you're saying is... The power of the darkness is growing stronger. Only a mother's power can face it head-on. I thought I could use the dark abyss to punish that which I hated. But what goes around comes around. It shall also be my destiny to enter Gurabad and face its retribution. My master, I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not have more time to get familiar with you. But I know that fate will arrange for us to meet again. You possess an incorruptible quality, I believe, that I will have made the right choice. The right choice? Generally speaking, the master doesn't choose the genie. Instead, the genie chooses their master. Even should we part ways here, I doubt our connection will be easily severed. So, please accept this final gift. Please, hold me close to your ear once more. You gonna bite me again? You hold the magic bottle to your ear, there is a chuckle, and you hear someone whispering in your ear in a gentle and delicate language. She speaks of things as unknowable as a deep spring, but you comprehend it all. And at last the words dissipate, leaving only a cool tingling in your ear. Through her guidance, you have become familiar with the ancient verses, but she speaks no more.
Oh, I thought that said eek. Look, the light in the bottle is dimmed. Liloupar, are you all right? Liloupar? Liloupar?
The light of the bottle fades, and then the flickering gradually returns, but she speaks no more. She's gone.
Is that how it is? Seems like it really was goodbye. Will we ever see her again? Should we go now?
Okay. Now, why did I think that was going to be a longer quest series? I guess because it had a whole, like, title card and everything. Ah, I can read this now. My son, my child, Kisra. Kisra Parvez Ravan, child of my engendering, child doomed by my hands to die. You who once thought your rulership could liberate people from slavery and unburden mortals from the shackles of the gods. You once forged a mighty palace with whistling machines, turned this oasis into expanses of farmland. But an empire of slaves who claim to be free will find itself unmade by the very lies it utters. May unquenchable arrogance flood your heart until the heavens and earth themselves are overturned and the meek and base are flipped over your head. That day, retribution for Ormazd ambitions shall come. Cool! I don't know if this is a case where, like, there will be more after, some time passes? Like a real-world reset, maybe? Like the next real-world day? I really thought there was going to be more. Also... Okay. Oh. Ad hoc headquarters of the Fatui Expeditionary Force added to the archive. Interesting. I think, yeah, this is the other side of one of those walls that I could tell was going to disappear eventually. Also, I kind of thought we would go into the city, but I guess this is just a dead end. I do think it's interesting that, like, Parvez Ravan was able to abolish slavery, but it required a different form of slavery, which was the Jinn spirits, Some of the tablets that I found scattered about talked about the human workers could like hear screaming of the machinery from the genie spirits inside the machinery, so that feels like a commentary of a sort. I don't really know what to make of any of it. I'm gonna look on the wiki. I thought there was gonna be more to this. Okay, it's a one quest series. That's so strange. Despite being shown as a quest chain or chapter in the journal, Apocalypse Lost only features one single quest. Fascinating. We maybe now will be able to do a quest with Jet. I don't know if that requires a reset. We can go to the Tanit camps and see if there's anything. I see Jet standing outside. Oh yeah, I don't have the right party out. Nahida's mind reading skill can get anything interesting off anybody. That genie has gone silent. Perhaps? No need to rush. I think yesterday I came here and I scanned her and she said something about the Eternal Oasis being under her tribe's control. She doesn't have a world quest marker. Oh, it's you, back from Gurabad, eh? How'd you hear about that? Ah, yes, is there something you need? Things have been quite busy back here with the Tanit. About Liloupar. Yes, I heard. She left and went back to that cursed place. She was peacocking around the whole time, driving me up the wall, and now she's finally silent. What a relief. Still, she did help us a great deal. Come to think of it, what do you think she'll find there? And if there's nothing to be found, I wonder if she'll feel lonely, like how we felt lonely. It's a shame that I couldn't go with you. Why didn't she go with me? Any problems with the Tanit? It's nothing major. Can't talk about it right now, though. It's about something within the tribe, and maybe those northerners, too. I don't know the details either, to be honest. However, sorry. The reason I'm acting like this, what I mean to say is, if you meet with danger, then believe me when I say that I'll always be there to help you. That sounds ominous. And if I'm the one in trouble, I believe you'll come for me too, won't you? I'm not going to go with the second option. She does not need to pay me anything. All right, thanks. You should keep an eye out for enemies, okay? Let's talk about Ben. We're lucky you took that stuff from those northerners. Ben is recovering and looking better already. Almost as good as when we first met it. Can we talk to Ben? Hello, Ben. Beep, 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 beep. Ben has recovered substantially. Things look pretty good right now. Oh yeah, she had this list of names. I think these were all elders of the tribe, and everyone except Masera had been crossed out.
I see everything.
Ben is finally recovered. Oh, Ben. Sweet Jet. I'm just gonna look around some before I determine that I maybe have to wait. Did I just hear? Okay. There's a world quest marker. Whomst do I have to talk to? It's this guy with his cool hat. Ah, Master of the Genie, you're here. I'm just gonna read his dialogue normally instead of trying to imitate a stutter. I just so happen to have a task for you, an urgent one. What do you need my help with? Take it slowly now, you don't need to hurry. A shipment of goods has gone missing. You lost 3 shipments of goods? No, just one shipment. I contracted an outside party to ship us some Anahitian blessing, but a long time has passed and it's still not here. It might be the doing of those northerners. Might be retaliation because Babel is always searching them for traitors. Ever since Adelphi and Azarik left, the northerners have been much more active. Alright, I'm done with dallying. The caravan delivering the Anahitian blessing's last lone location is in this region, according to our scouts. I hope you can help me find the goods, or at least find any clues as to what happened to the caravan. Sure, I'll give you a hand.
A caravan can't just disappear on its own, right? Sounds like they got robbed by some bandits.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks. Please, accept this meat as gratitude for your service.
Wow, thanks! You're too kind!
Behold, the sign comes like a thief. Does this have a... Okay. Her foes rage like great waters, I believe, is the last series of quests in this area that I'm familiar with. According to the marks on the map from Yufton, this must be the right place. Let's have a look around. Maybe the caravan has left some clues. And while we're at it, we'll escort this blue thing. Did I manage to shoot past the quest area? I didn't realize that. Oh, right, because there's that blue thing. I got distracted by the blue thing. Got a bunch of hilichurls digging around here. That's probably got something to do with it. Is that a jar? Let's go take a look.
Right.
Well, now it's nothing, because I broke it.
Illusion shattered.
A cracked, empty jar lay there, not yet swallowed by the sands. Looks like it was thrown aside not long ago. That jar's long gone. I smashed that shit.
Look, that jar's still poking out from the sand.
The goods lay scattered along the trail. Let's see what we can find along this trail.
Oh, this doesn't look good. Paimon thinks that they might have dropped some other goods along the way. Maybe we should keep searching ahead.
What? Oh, this guy wants to fight me.
Time to go.
What's that over there? Is it another pot I could break? An empty, broken box lay abandoned, toppled over by the roadside.
Huh? This box must be from the caravan. Look, it even has the tribe's symbol on it.
Won't be hard to ambush someone here.
Yeah, this place looks dangerous.
It looks like they stole even the largest of the goods.
They moved all the valuables, but left the containers. Huh, Paimon guesses they might have a lot of people, but don't seem to have the tools to move the crates.
Or perhaps this is a trap.
Trap? Do you mean they left these empty boxes on purpose? To lure people to them?
To lure us.
Ah, Paimon's getting goosebumps. Then, do we really need to keep going?
If you're scared, you can always turn and head back.
What? Pfft, Paimon's not scared. Besides, you can't just leave Paimon.
And there are fresh guys here, which is funny.
Look, it's hilichurls. Oh, Paimon gets it. It must be those hilichurls.
That's profiling. Let's fend off the hilichurls and see if there's anything left over.
Yeah, me.
Now I'm frozen. Everything's going great.
There is no escape.
Grow.
They got away. I beat them up. What are you talking about? They got away.
Huh.
Rest and
starting to feel that most of the time in this game, you do not canonically kill anyone. They just kind of run off. Got away to the next life.
They left absolutely nothing intact. Oh, Paimon's getting mad. These hilly churls really know how to break stuff.
It doesn't look like it was destroyed by hilly churls.
Huh? But the hilly churls have their camp here, don't they?
Look, no cart in the camp either.
Yeah, if the hilly churls raided the caravan, they would have taken the carts apart on the spot. But we're not seeing any carts or any parts. Paimon thinks that's kind of weird.
Let's follow the road a while longer.
All right, but if it wasn't the hilly churls, then who?
There were some other investigation spots over here, but I guess I don't get to look at them anymore. Hey, look over there, it's a rug. If you say so. Okay, I guess it is a rug. Ruined rug. The rolled carpet that's still in good condition. The symbol of the Tanit tribe is stitched onto it, while ominous blotches dot its surface. Uh-oh. The rug, how strange.
Huh, wow, that rug looks expensive. But why did it just get left here?
Is there something in it? That's what I'm worried about. Maybe there was a struggle or a fight over it.
Yeah, Paimon thinks she could see that happening. The caravan and the robbers had a fight here. Some goods got damaged during the battle, while other perfectly fine ones were left aside in the ensuing chaos.
Very astute, Paimon.
Hee, Paimon's the best. And then the caravan and the robbers fought while running all along the way. Fighting and running and fighting? That's why all these boxes and jars are scattered everywhere. Paimon thinks that's a good deduction.
That doesn't make any sense. The trashed goods should have been discarded after the bandits got to them. The things they left behind were to ensure they moved fast and light.
Really?
Because we didn't see any signs of a struggle along the way.
So that's how it was. Still, Paimon's theory was close. Like, 90% accurate close.
Sure thing, sweetie.
Paimon can't help feeling something's wrong.
Time for Paimon to use her gamer instinct tuition.
Don't you think these clues are too neatly laid out? It's like they were placed in a line to lead us over somewhere
by, like, some kind of level designer. Or game developer. It's weird, right? You might be a bit too suspicious.
Hey, look, the cart's right there. Paimon can barely recognize it. Though the Tanit marking's there, it looks a bit blurry. All right, we can close this case now. It's elementary. What happened was that the caravan was ambushed and the goods were all stolen. Let's go back to Yufton and tell him what happened.
All right, let's head back. Uh-oh, a stranger is speaking. Could you be the stranger?
Pardon me, but I beg you both to still your stride.
Huh? Who are you?
We are friends of Jet's. You've been working hard.
I don't believe you.
Oh, well, Jet's friends are our friends. We were just finishing up. Let's head back together.
Haha, no need to be so hasty. And guests shouldn't be so hurried to depart.
Paimon, wait. There's something not right with them.
Jet requested that you stay in the desert for a time. She commissioned us to come here and give you the hospitality you deserve. It would be cruel of you to disappoint her kindness.
Girl.
Paimon, hide.
All right.
Hide in your pocket dimension, Paimon.
Shine down.
Is that what?
We've commissioned to complete a task. You should empathize. Why must you make things so difficult?
Wind strategy.
What were you about to say?
It never occurred to me that Paimon always hides when you're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe you're beating up your new friends.
Wow, that was close. Luckily, we're good at fighting. Took them down in no time flat.
Thanks for your hospitality.
Why is it that every bad guy wants to mess with us? Is it because we look soft?
They claimed to be sent by Jet. Yeah, our good friend, 4 question marks.
Eh? Do you believe them?
I don't think Jet has a reason to do this. But she might be wrapped up in something big.
Yeah, Paimon doesn't think Jet would do this either, but what should we do now? The people who just ambushed us knew Jet, which means that they must know people amongst the Tanit as well. You mean that if we return to the tribe, we'll catch their attention? Paimon doesn't think they'll just let this go. And Jet, Paimon's not suspecting her, but the people who tried to kill us might be hiding within the tribe. Maybe we should leave for a while.
If we leave, Jet might be in danger.
Yeah, we can't just leave her.
Let's go back first, but don't mention Jet.
Huh? But... Paimon's not scared. If you've decided, then that's how we'll do it.
I don't know what to make of what's happening. Mostly, I'm nervous that this quest is about to disprove my, theory of NPC based on enemy model trustworthiness. Also, for no good reason, am I going the long way back? Oh yeah. Another reason why I was surprised that, Liloupar left us already is... Oh, okay. I was gonna point out there's these sections of wall that are clearly something happens with them, but I see now that I just have to approach them. I don't think I could do that before. Oh! I just got a mysterious sewn slate, weeks ago while I was looking for treasure chests. I found inside this underground zone that we went into at the very beginning of the Dirge of Bilqis quest chain. And there was a door that I couldn't open because it needed 3 mysterious slates. And now I have found 2. So I guess I need to go around looking for where these thingies were. For some reason, I assumed they were going to be part of quest. But then that quest was just very short. And of course I didn't mark down where all of these spaces were that had a little mystery hole in them. Why would I do something like that? You're back. Or I should say rather, you're back? Question mark?
What? Something strange about us coming back?
No, I'm very pleased that you've returned, esteemed Master of the Genie. Right, about the caravan. How did your investigation go? The caravan got ambushed. The goods have been taken. Curses! It's those traitors again. I just know it.
Traitors?
Those traitors. Those northerner colluding dogs. Aside from this, what else have you uncovered? We were ambushed by Eremites.
Yeah, just as we finished investigating what happened to the caravan, the Eremites showed up to ambush us. They also said
that they knew us.
Right, that too. ...
If that's the case, then they might be onto you as well. Here's your payment. Please go see Matriarch Babel about this matter as soon as possible. Sure thing. Farewell, esteemed Master of the Genie. The manure has become bitter. This isn't good. Why are you tasting it?
What?
Like, I'm just gonna assume that that's for, like, normal animal husbandry reasons. But, like, why? There's gotta be better ways to, like, check the pH or whatever. Okay, she doesn't say anything different. I wanna go see if Jet, can be spoken to. She's not in her tent. Ben is. Can we read Ben's mind? We cannot. I guess Ben doesn't have a mind. But that doesn't make him any less of a good boy. Hello, are you going to betray me? Greetings, esteemed master of the genie. Is there something you need? Yufton's caravan got raided by some of your traitors. Truly? Well, it's not unexpected. The northerners from the snowlands have long tried to push into our lands. The treacherous amongst our number fell prey to their words and turned against us. These traitors have been causing havoc for quite some time. Sporadic but persistent raids and robberies have been happening since a few months ago. Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to interrupt. Please continue. Wait, what? Interrupt... What? Interrupt who? She was talking. She was telling me stuff. This makes me wish that this game had a, like, review button for seeing what the previous dialogue said.
Right.
The traitors have also taken an interest in us.
Yeah, just as we finished investigating the caravan, thugs from the Eremites ambushed us.
Is that the case? How vile. It appears that, with Adelphi and Azariq both gone, these wild dogs see this as high time to bare their teeth. How about this? Please wait here and rest. I will handle all matters regarding your safety. Jet is still outside fulfilling her duties to the tribe. I will have her work alongside you to get to the bottom of this matter. And before that, I will do my utmost to find the assassins who sought you dead. I ask only for patience in return.
Oh, one more thing. The bad guys that jumped us seem to know us. They might be from the tribe.
It's not impossible, but it matters little. With your privileges as esteemed guests, you will be protected. So long as you stay here, no one can hurt you. If any one of the Tanit seeks to trouble you, whoever they are, they will face judgment at my hands, under my authority as matriarch. Please rest. I will pursue the matter of the traitors to the fullest of my ability. Additionally, I will keep watch for Jet on your behalf. I will notify you the moment she returns.
All right, thanks a lot, Matriarch Babel.
The courtesy is unneeded. Okay. Wait until the next day. They say wait until the next day. Do they mean in real life?
There was a time, so...
Yeah, that's true. Perhaps I will go towards places where I remember there being the little genie shrines and see if I can find any more of those secret chest holes. Yeah, this one's just regular.
Your coming was foretold. Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad.
Okay.
Bound as one with the 99. Wind strike.
It's kind of a bummer that I don't think there's any way to hear the voice lines of the enemy characters in the archive.
Fateful offering.
Because I'm not sure that I've ever heard the Scorching Lore Master enemy say things in combat until just now. And she said stuff like, bloom like the flowers of Gurabad, which is interesting. Mm-hmm. And then she also said something that said, like, be bound like the 99?
Huh.
I'm not sure what that's referring to. I will either find a third mysterious stone slate, or I will manually pass the time so we can continue the quest. I suppose I should also take a break at some point.
Yeah, probably.
Oops, I didn't mean to read that. Yeah, these walls are just regular. How boring. What? Oh, okay. It became the correct time to go talk to Babel. I was confused why it did a fade to black. That seemed unnecessary. Ah, here you go. Nope, just regular again. Oh yeah, here's the record I was talking about that says that the machines that have fragmented genie spirits inside them are wounding the human workers. Machines are valuable while manpower can simply be replaced. And then Liloupar came to them and was like, oh, you poor people. You should, like, totally overthrow your king or whatever. Totally overthrow your king for your suffering that I somewhat indirectly caused. That child, caring so much about the welfare of outsiders, also is Jet at her tent. No. Unless she's inside. Also no. What do we think Babel's gonna have to say to us? Esteemed Master of the Genie, there is an urgent matter that I need to inform you of. So urgent, she's using an exclamation point for each sentence. I was so shocked when I first heard about it. Oh, where should I begin? You sound suspiciously flustered, and I don't trust that. Huh? What is it? Uh-oh. Jet, she's... I hate to say it, but she could very well be a traitor to the tribe. Oh, could she now? Huh? Do you have any proof? Sometime earlier, we caught a northerner who knew Jet. He told us that Jet had revealed to them the location of all our outposts. If all our outposts are exposed, the actions of the entire Tanit tribe in the desert will be utterly restrained. What's more, according to him, Jet has already sent out several batches of assassins, her very target being you, who possesses the genie. Huh? Isn't that ahem? I assume that ahem was to keep Paimon from spilling that the genie is not technically with us. If his confession's true, Jet should be active in their camp. And according to our recent reports, the Northerners are indeed closing in on our tribe. They have bypassed our sentries and set up camps at a dangerously close distance. Those are signs, not proof. In the desert, no one should take any ominous sign lightly. The excessive speculation of Jet as a traitor is just the worst inference I have made based on the existing signs. Plus, she hasn't been back for a long time. I'm really worried about her. Please forgive me for making such a speculation, but I genuinely think of her as my own daughter. No matter what she might have become, it is the consequence of my own mistake. Therefore, esteemed Master of the Genie, I beg you, regardless of the path she has chosen, bring her back to me. Whether she lives to prove her innocence or has paid for her missteps. Tell me where she might be. So, did Jet really betray us? I'll mark the location of the Northerners' forward operating base on your map. Just keep looking in this direction and you won't miss it. I will find her, figure everything out, and bring her back. Sorry, it all happened so suddenly. It's hard even for me to accept such a twist. Please bring her back to me and let me talk to her, will you? Don't worry, we will. Babel really cares for Jet. Yeah, I guess. feeling the forward operating base is going to end up being really relatively close to Gurabad. Although, where's this quest marker? Okay, that's actually pretty close. There was a photo spot around here that was labeled something about the Fatui forward operating base. Might end up saving the event for next time. According to the route Babel marked for us, we have to go a little further. I see. That quest marker was a liar. Paimon can see the camp now. It's right ahead. Oh, there's also a genie shrine, though. Does it have a secret wall? It does not. It does have a book. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've read this before. This part of the desert seems to be Tanit territory. They're pretty reasonable people. After we exchanged some gifts and promised not to disturb their hunting grounds, they let us go. They used to be a group of irrational faithfuls to the goddess of flowers, but recently they grew prosperous, and their name swelled loud even amongst other mercenary companies. Lunja wasn't very pleasant to them either. Word is a few years ago, someone named Azarik stole a very lucrative piece of business right from under her nose. Business that was worth a few 100,000 mora. The advanced payment alone was something like 150,000 mora. Okay. I still don't really understand what halting or summoning a sandstorm does. It kind of seems like it's the same outside no matter what. The location Babel marked. This should be the place. Let's go and find something about Jet.
Time to work.
Password? Wait, we are under attack.
There is no escape.
Wind Strider.
Allow me.
Now you shall perish. Ha!
Looks like I went too far.
Look for clues as to Jet's whereabouts. Our negotiations with the Tanit tribespeople have been completed. We have made some gains, especially with regard to the tribespeople of the desert encampment, who are willing to hand a young woman over to us for experimentation. No! Hands off her. This alone might be considered sufficient progress. Our other objective, however, cannot be achieved through dealings with the tribe, so we shall cease negotiations at this time and perform several internal personnel transfers. Secrecy must be maintained at all times. We cannot risk raising an unnecessary commotion. The codes to be used to confirm the identity of the units and personnel being transferred are as follows. Remember them well, so as to avoid any infiltration on the part of the tribespeople. The codes below have been blurred by water, only some incomplete words remain. Okay, I'm gonna write these down.
What?
Ice cream. Igor I, or Igor the First, perhaps. No tracks. Gerardo. And then finally, ravioli. I have written no context in my notebook for these words. So that'll be fun later. Gerardo? Ice cream? Ravioli? They have mixed passwords from different times. Which one's the real password? Guess we have to try them one by one. Yeah, Paimon has no better idea. And it looks like they've moved the location of their main camp. This map looks way too ugly. Paimon can only roughly make out the direction they went. Well, let's catch up in the direction they left, shall we? I assume that's just gonna be... yeah, the same thing I just read. Ravioli, ravioli. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Empty boxes? They haven't been buried by the sand. They must belong to someone who recently passed by. That basically just says the same thing that Paimon did. feel like I should be... Oh, okay. Shoes? We shouldn't pick this up. You call those shoes? Large military boots. Apparently these are military assets belonging to Fatui skirmishers. It is unclear how they ended up here. They're already filled with sand. Wearing these now must be extra tormenting.
I keep thinking about ice cream and ravioli.
At the same time?
I'd eat them both.
Look, it's a campfire. It's just been put out. They can't be far.
Yeah, I thought so. I was about to comment that it's interesting that the Wennet aren't bothering me while I'm investigating things, but I guess that was just a coincidence. An opened matchbox with the Fatui's Delusion logo printed on it. Used matchsticks are scattered around it, not yet buried by the sands. One cannot help but wonder why the Fatui skirmishers would use this method to start a fire when they could simply drive elements. Why indeed? Oh, come on, leave me alone, worm. I'm looking for stuff. Okay, I see. There's guys over here, is basically what that Paimon dialogue said. Who are you? Password!
Ravioli.
Password. What was the one that we found again?
What happens if I say, look, I found your boot? Look, I just found a boot of yours. Huh. Oh, I see. Thanks? Ilyusha? Ilyusha? Yes, Yevgrash, I heard you. What's wrong this time? Is it your recycling device? I'm not your mechanic, you know. I have my own tasks to work on. What's a recycling device? It's, well, special equipment of the Desert Expedition Team. It's Dune! It's a still suit! Special equipment of the Desert Expedition Team. Think of it as a water purification device that can convert the water excreted by the human body into drinking water. In this way, we can not only save the time looking for toilets everywhere, but also produce enough drinking water for ourselves, which is rather important in the desert, don't you think?
So you're saying, ew!
Fascinating. That's enough. Is this boot yours? I don't think so. Doesn't smell like mine. Smell? I never wash my feet. Look at all this delightful world building we would have missed if I had just tried a password. Ilyusha nasty. Ugh, stay away from me. All right, it's not ours. Anything else? Nah, let's fight. But thanks anyway. After I bury you, I'll ask whose boot it is for you.
Time to work.
This may hurt a little. Hold the line.
Time to fulfill my duty.
Torn to oblivion.
Can this be?
Committed to memory.
Everybody wash your feet. That's all I got.
Shine down. Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds call.
Growl, growl, growl.
There is no escape.
I guess this is it.
Let's keep going. There should be more of them ahead. Ahead which way? There's another group over there. They're literally all around, though. I think I've read this before. Yeah. That's the first time I saw the name Professor Froderick. Before I learned that his name is literally Froderick Frankenstein.
There is no escape.
Who are you? Password. Attack, attack, protect the goods.
Allow me.
They didn't even let me say the password.
Shine down.
Wind Strider.
Stop. Please stop hitting me. I'll give you whatever you want.
These are all daily supplies for camping. Looks like they were taken from a nearby tribe. Paimon sees no other clue. Girl, let's ask this guy.
Wait, what do you want to know? I'm not telling you anything. I don't know anything. Name. Tell us your name. What? She's Paimon, and I'm your worst nightmare. What about you? What? Can you understand me? Yes or no? Yes. Very well. Your name. Tell me. Oreste. Private Oreste Snezhnevich. I really don't know anything. I just joined the Desert Expedition team, and I haven't even familiarized myself with the organization of our forces. You literally can't get anything out of me.
We haven't asked you anything.
Jet, does this name ring any bells? No. Liar, tell me everything you know, or you can be like your colleagues.
She means that if you tell us, we'll let you go.
Wait, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything I know, but that's all I know. That girl named Jet, she's a monster.
Eh?
They were going to bring her back in a cage, but she woke up and tore the cage apart, and then the guy standing closest to her. Oh my, poor Joffrey.
What happened?
He changed. He became like festive confetti.
What?
Like blood confetti? Is that what we're talking about here? Like a fine pink mist? You know, oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god.
What?
Sometimes bits of confetti would fly into your mouth and you'd just try to spit them out, right? But well, when we realized something was wrong, we realized that those weren't confetti, it was Joffrey.
Ah, stop! Paimon's feeling sick!
What happened later, I wasn't sure. It was all messed up. Thanks to our medic, Lieutenant Muldoon, who acted fast and saved us all. Shoot her! Shoot her! I don't know if the name is right, but shoot her. That's like, this feels like a Jurassic Park reference. He yelled like that, and we fired at her with all the electro bullets we had that were supposed to paralyze our prey.
What? With guns and bullets? She could die.
Someone already died, one of our people. Anyway, long story short, she's alive and asleep. She fell into a deep slumber this time. But the thought of her waking up and going into a rage again, I can't help but...
Is Jet really that scary?
She's not a girl. She's a monster, a real monster. Calm down. You know, I came to the desert to do this business. I can earn a lot of mora, a lot of tax-free mora every day. I get to support my family. I mean, I can afford to send my sister to go to school, an esteemed one, so that she won't be sent to the House of the Hearth like me. Well, I'm not saying that the House of the Hearth is terrible or anything, but I want her to have a brighter future, you know. She's an orphan too, just like me. She wanted to learn the violin or something. I don't really get those rich people stuff. Anyway, I was ignorant and naive back then. All I knew was that when I grew up and joined the Fatui, I'd be able to make her wish come true. Sorry, my apologies. I must have talked too much. Cough, cough. I wasn't trying to win your sympathy or anything. I just wanted to say that I did not join the Fatui just to suffer like this.
Wow, is Jet so scary when she gets angry?
Tell me where she is and you can go home. Thanks. I'll mark the location on your map. See this camp? It's the transfer station where we transported her. Even if she's not there, you should be able to find the next location. If possible, when you arrive at this camp, can you warn my colleagues and officers for me? Just let them get rid of that nightmare as soon as possible. Our mission has already failed, and there can be no results.
What about you? Aren't you going back?
No, as long as they insist on capturing her alive, I dare not go back. We are better at beating people than passing on messages. I feel like this is the option to be like, okay, thanks, I'm gonna beat you up now. I'm gonna go with the second option. I'll make sure everyone is well persuaded. Thanks. If that's all, I'll be leaving now.
You can go now. Don't go back to the camp or we will beat you again.
There he goes. Orest limped away and his lonely figure quickly faded into the desert.
All right, we should leave as well. The next camp isn't too far away.
I'm very confused about all of this.
This might hurt a little.
Like, I'm honestly half expecting we're gonna find that there's like, I don't know, an actual literal wild animal that has also been named Jet for some reason, but I don't know if that makes a lot of sense.
Huh.
Time to go.
The Red Ball Express is in good shape and has been delivered to the target location. People in charge of logistics. I did not get to read that. Such a great loss. That was a fucking wall of text. Lieutenant Roslin left early in the morning. Vital signs of the Red Ball Express are rather erratic. He's looking for Professor Froderick. That weirdo should be able to make her freshen up again, but I don't think it's a good idea. What is the Red Ball Express? Wait, who are you guys? Two arms! Why are we always getting attacked? Because you're the fucking Fatui? My dude?
This might hurt a little.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but you are the antagonists in a video game.
I must remain calm. As one with wind and cloud.
Jet isn't here. She must have been transported again. Oh no, what if something? I apparently am not standing on just the right pixel to investigate. To Lieutenant Ruslan Sneznovich, make arrangements for our Sumpter Beast train according to orders. Transport the intelligence we finished organizing the previous day in the desert, the research materials and other items in waves to the southern harbor, and hand them over to our contact within 15 days. This information must not be leaked. Go make a comfy little nest for my Gerardo in the highest priority Sumpter Beast train without delay. So Gerardo is a Sumpter Beast. Probably not a password.
Gotta be ravioli then.
Make sure you also prep some canned food and water. Anyway, Rusya, I applied for high water privileges for you, so don't let me catch you stinking when you come and find me again. Fatui Desert Expedition Investigation Team Security Overseer Captain Zoya Schneznevna. Schnezhevna? I find these words very difficult to pronounce, and I can't wait until we get to a place where these names are spoken with voices, and then I can learn. Assuming that they are also saying them correctly.
There's nothing about Jet. Let's keep looking and see if there's any other files at the camp.
Hinton said, bless you. To my teacher, Froderick Frankenstein. In summary, though the Tanit tribe is willing to negotiate with us and will lure a traitor to the tribe into a prearranged ambush, such that we may capture them, I recommend that we perform careful examinations of any experimental subjects we may obtain, just in case they try to pull some dirty tricks. Captain Zoya is very displeased with this deal. She notes that not only have we been constrained at every turn by that dastardly desert woman, but we have now been relegated to the role of servants, helping the desert folk clean up their internal messes, even at cost to ourselves. And such, I must say that this does indeed impugn upon our honor as Fatui. The above is enclosed for your reference, such that you may have the firmest grasp possible of the situation. Vice Expedition Commander, Lieutenant Ruslan Snezhnevich. Enclosed below is a table of records that shows a multi-factor physical inspection of a Tanit tribeswoman named Jet. It seems that the examiner evaluates her physical state rather highly. Most excellent. To be honest, previous experience had me worried that these desert folk might just give us some infirm wretch from their number and call it generosity. But no, this subject's health is well beyond expectations and does indeed have a fair amount of value. I urge you to consider, Captain Zoya, that if we are able to complete this research work in the desert, perhaps our entire expeditionary force may receive the favor of our great harbinger. This line has been crossed out using a red pen, and a line in red has been added. How about you consider military regulations, or perhaps you would like to consider how long you have left to live. We must complete our transfer to an exfiltration point and close the deal post-haste. Wait for the arrival of the transfer notification to be advised on follow-up actions.
There's another document mentioned here. Why don't we search that one too?
So, I'm guessing the Harbinger is Dottore. I can't help but remember the prologue manga where Kale was experimented on and injected with dead god juice that gave her, like,
And I know just the tune to accompany them.
difficult to control powers that had to be sealed within her. So I can't help but wonder, like, I'm taking that that plot line from the manga and combining it with Orest's description of Jet going into a frenzy. It kind of sounds like maybe Jet has already been experimented on. The preliminary test on experimental subject indicates that we have obtained a rather satisfactory active item. Initiate the transfer of the homebound item we obtained from the deal with the Tanit tribe right after dawn. Follow the exfiltration crew to the valley shown. Subject is emotionally agitated and physically strong. Be sure to apply the specialized sedative formulation if signs of imminent awakening are detected. Transfer code Red Ball Express. Okay, so the Red Ball Express is Jet, I guess? I was raised by country folk.
That's how it is. They're taking Jet to the canyon. It seems that someone in the tribe is working with the Fatui, and that's why Jet... Ugh, who could it be?
I wonder. Maybe it's the same person who framed Jet for her rebellion.
Then we'd better find Jet first and fast. She's still in great danger, and now the Tanit tribe is no longer a safe place either. Let's hurry.
Am I Dr. Worm? No comment. I can't play the drums, I'll say that much. Okay. There's a path along this way. I am interested in things. But I don't play the drums. Expected there to be more, Okay, I see. No sign of the Fatui, but look at the things scattered around this place. Someone must have been here before. Scattered messy footprints, both deep and shallow, mark the area. There are even signs of a person tumbling across the sands. What a mess of footprints. It looks terrifying. Let's just get going. Did not care for that entire paragraph. I knew it was gonna advance automatically. Smashed crate with traces suggesting it once contained something that was alive, but whatever it was, it is now free.
Ugh, the smell. This isn't good.
Let's not stay here. There are other remains ahead that might lead us to Jet's location. Tough canvas may once have been part of a Fatui banner or tent. It's been torn apart to the point where you cannot discern its shape. Looks like a banner to me. It's like a cyclone passed through. Go ahead, I take your bullets. You think you kill me with bullets? I take your bullets. Go ahead. It's Jet. It's like she's gone mad with fury. Where? You scum, come back. I'll rip out your livers. I'll grill you alive. I will chomp on your bones. Does she even know what she's saying? Capture me alive? Capture me alive, will you? Oh, you'll capture me all right. Once I've bled my last drop of blood, I didn't get to read all that. There wouldn't be anyone alive to capture in that case. Okay. I wondered if we would be going in here because there is also this door. Withdraw before it's too late. We're dealing with a monster. Where's Professor Froderick? Hasn't he escaped? In the cave, it's everywhere, it's everywhere.
Shine down.
Make yourselves at home.
Wind strider.
Oh, great. First it was eating sand everywhere, then it was escorting that living nightmare, now it's you guys. What other little surprises have you got for me? Didn't get that lessons.
Frozen.
Were you supposed to run out and fight with the other ones?
Allow me.
Now you shall perish.
It's done, man. It's done. What should we do now? Private Hudson. Okay. Is that another reference? That doesn't sound like a very Fatui-like name.
Jet, where are you?
Aliens. Okay. So we've got Dune, we've got Young Frankenstein, we've got aliens, we've got Jurassic Park, possibly.
Just toss them all in there.
Why not?
Jet, look, is that Jet over there? Quick, let's go. That's her, that's Jet. Is she injured?
Bleda, Guafa, Isder, Metter, Taya, Uzad, Tafre.
Are those names?
You're here, girl. Sorry, I might have lost my head a little back there, and sorry for getting caught as well.
That's not important. Are you hurt? Is it serious?
Come here. I have something to tell you two. Can you tell us from back here? Tell me that you still remember my mother's name. If so, prove it with your sword. Can't I just tell you? Why do I need to prove it with my sword? It was Ufira, right?
Ravioli.
That wasn't her mother's name.
Oh, sorry.
What are you talking about?
Tell me straight to my face that you aren't despicable traitors, and then prove it. Okay. Mother's name, that was an idiom that the Tanit tribe people used often. Like, if someone had betrayed the tribe, they would say, you've forgotten your mother's name. I'm not a traitor. What happened to you? If you're not a traitor, you'll prove it with your sword.
That's a weird way to prove that.
Yeah. I don't like this.
Stay your hand. Jet, what's the matter with you?
Those Northerners, if it wasn't you who told them about the Eternal Oasis, why are they targeting Tanit? What are you talking about? We don't know anything. Matriarch Babel told me everything. She asked me to track you down because Yuften saw your deal with the Northerners and Maseira.
What? Girl, it was Babel all along. She fooled us all.
Silence. I shall make this quick.
Jet, please calm down. It was Babel. Babel told us to look for you.
Lies.
It's true. She also told us.
Rest and rebuild.
Eh?
About battle.
She told us that you may be colluding with the Fatui and that we were to take you back. Lies, lies, lies. Hey, listen to what we're saying. Okay. I was fighting slow because I didn't want to interrupt the dialogue. She's also very tough. Arg, blast!
There is no escape. Wind strider.
Cough. Now then, let's talk. ... I won't hurt you. Please, trust me. Whatever, I'm done with this. First it was Azariq, and now it's you. Calm down, we were all deceived.
She's right. You said that the matriarch asked you to hunt us down because we betrayed the tribe, but you know what? That's the exact same mission she gave us. We didn't believe you'd betray us, so we were trying to find you and figure things out. ...
I didn't betray the tribe, nor do I have any reason to. Matriarch Babel has witnesses on her side. Yuftan saw you deal with the Northerners, and Masera saw you moving around their camp.
What? No way! She also told us that you were spotted colluding with enemies of the tribe. ...
So, why did they say you betrayed us? What's going on?
Paimon wishes we knew. Anyway, calm down and let us explain.
If it's Babel's designed to pit us against each other, will they defend us or the matriarch? ...
Think about it, Jet. Who do you trust more, us or them?
Quiet down, would you, Paimon? This whole thing doesn't make any sense.
Phew, you finally put your weapons down. Let's not draw 'em again, shall we? You gave Paimon quite a fright.
Can you be question marks?
Sure. Don't be so optimistic yet, little one. She could still use her blades.
Nayram, Reski, why are you here? I can handle things alone here. There's no need for you to pitch in.
Uh-huh, I can tell you're doing pretty well, Jet. That's why Reski and I are both needed to deal with the two of you. And there's also this little Ginny.
You talking about Paimon?
Oh, the little Ginny. I'm quite fond of her. Let's spare her.
What? ...
All right.
Wait, have you also betrayed the Tanit? Question mark sounds familiar to me. Question marks come up a lot tonight.
No, on the contrary, we're here to deal with traitors. ...
I see. Who are they? That's not important. They used to be good people. Nayram, Reski, it was a pleasure being your family. Now, forgive me.
All right, let's do this. ...
Be careful, girl. You're so slow. Have you been injured? Thanks for your concern. Nayram is also a falcon. I see. We're fighting them one at a time. Ugh! Nayram, you! Just give up. Why are you even bothering? She sent you, which means she's not expecting me to return alive.
Whoa, wait, what do you even mean?
That hurts. There is no escape.
Testing my patience.
Meet again.
Ah, curses, I really shouldn't have taken this job. Okay, guess we can properly talk now, yeah? Matriarch Babel sent them. What do you think they will do? You should take a look at this. Oh.
Here, I have several books for you to read.
They're just torn pages, it's fine. Dot, dot, dot. So, she set the trap up long ago and was just waiting for us to walk right into it? Wait, why didn't you show me this earlier? 'Cause you fucking wanted to fight, man.
We would've, but you didn't give us a chance to speak before drawing your weapons, and you wouldn't listen to reason either.
I'm sorry. Thank goodness you're all right.
Regardless, I have to get to the bottom of this. I need answers from her.
Ugh, ow. We still have time. You should rest.
Yep, there's no need to rush it. We can return any time while Babel has to wait for us.
Paimon's right. The initiative is on our side now. The initiative, huh?
All right, Jet, show us your wounds already. We'll help bandage you up.
My wounds? Where? That's right, they're everywhere. Seriously, though, I can keep going. Don't try to downplay it. Let us have a look. Okay. After carefully tending to Jet's wound, you get some rest together with her by the campfire. Jet sleeps peacefully by your side. The mixed odors of blood, sweat, and burning poplar branches cannot fully mask the scent of spices she carries. Light snoring and raving nonsense intertwine in her dreams. She must truly be tired. Even without speaking to one another, you both know what must happen once she awakes. Murder? Let's go. Let's find Babel and have her explain everything to us. You arrive at the entrance to the canyon where Matriarch Babel happens to be waiting. I wanted to look around in the room. Where are we? Okay. I guess I'll go back and look around the room later. There she is, probably waiting for Nehrim and Rezki. Who are they again? Those are the people we just killed. Paimon? Her assassins. We fought them already. It's you, Jet. You're back. Yes, we're back, alive. I'm sorry. It does my heart good to see you return safely. You must be in need of some rest. Come, let me see what I can do. I don't need to rest. I need answers. Why did you lure me into the Northerners' trap? Why did you send other members of the tribe to kill me? Why do you want me dead? ... Calm down. Listen, Jet. Do you remember what I told you, of how the eternal oasis is the Tanit's hope, and how it will bestow a prosperous homeland upon us? It is exactly for this cause that you pledged your loyalty to me, no? Now that the door to the oasis is open to the Tanit, we must keep it a secret from outsiders. We must ensure that the Tanit are and will remain the most beloved children of the Queen of all Oases. Only thus can we guide the other wandering desert tribes to gather by the oasis. When they do, just think about it. Faith will allow us to reunite the scattered peoples of the desert and their resources. Under the guidance of the Queen of all Oases, we will rebuild a nation of oases in the desert with our own two hands, and once that is done, none of us shall ever have to bow to those city ilk ever again. We will be able to build our own palaces, develop an academic system unique to us. We shall even challenge that god who's not but a mere caged bird. That is talking about Nahida, I believe? Of all those things that I told you, have you not listened to a single word? And I told you that it was impossible. The Queen of all Oases is long gone. She's not in the oasis, and there's no way we can resurrect her. Preposterous! Even as my most beloved daughter, how dare you spout such nonsense? Whether she is alive or dead, whether she can or cannot be resurrected, as long as the eternal oasis is under my control, all such things will be mine to decide. I shall be the sole prophetess of the slumbering goddess, the Tanit's law shall be divine edict, and the prosperity of the Tanit shall be the preordinance of her divine oracles. But before all that comes true, Jet, it's not yet too late to repent. You are my most beloved daughter, and I wish to set you back on the right path. I don't understand. What do you mean? I've made my point clear. The one and only Oracle demands absolute obedience. The only ones who haven't been blinded by the truth of the Oasis are you and your outsider friend. And this outsider remains master of the genie. Though the genie herself has long gone silent, we can regain control over her as long as we get rid of her master. Of the two of us, it is I who respects her ancient wisdom and power to rebuild the Oasis. It is more fitting, therefore, that we gain mastery over the genie. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You dodged the question last time, and that is understandable. But today you must make a choice. Tanit, your home, or this outsider, this friend of yours. Wait, are you saying that you discussed how to get rid of me previously? Yes, but I refused. I mean, how could I? You're so important to me. I'm sorry, my child, but sacrifice is necessary. I shall not let her noble blood be shed in vain. On that you can have absolute faith in me. As for you, Jet, you will become my successor, and one day you will be the Tanit's new matriarch and Nabu Malikata's prophetess. Please consider my offer. The future of our home lies in your hands, my daughter. Merely ask it of me, and I will give you time and one more chance. There's no need. I've made up my mind. You sure you don't want more time? The situation's, like, super tense. Babel, I appreciate your help all throughout this time, though I'm well aware of the fact that I'm the daughter of a traitor and an outsider. I couldn't be more grateful for your arrangements. The things that I've done for you, the voices I've silenced for you, the elders who disappeared. Elder Bleda, the one who liked crocodiles, surely you remember him. He treated you like his daughter, and he doted on me as well. That's why I could plunge a poisoned dagger into his chest. Oh, shit. Okay. So, okay. I wondered about this. That list of names, those were elders, and I guess she did the murdering of them. ... Are we gonna go through all of them? Elder Guafa was such an eyesore to you, and you were that to him, too. And sadly, it was me in the end with a sumpter beast's jawbone. Again and again and again and again. That was the first time I had ever been scared to tears. I was so afraid of myself. I still remember how you wiped my tears away. Hold on. Are you saying... How could that be? Wait, why are you bringing this up? Why do you have to bring this up in front of them? Ah, and there was also Elder Taya. She was young and beautiful, and she was the head of the hunting party. A more capable competitor than you. She thought I adored her, but I was loyal to you, for I believed that you alone were my true family. I believed that you could wipe my tears away once more and give me a home. So I made her disappear in the desert. And what is the point of this meaningless talk? You are the sole oracle of the goddess and my mother. Why should there be any secrets between us? If you wish to hear more, I can spell every one of my deeds out to you and to all the Tanit. Everything I've done for you, my mother, and for this family. I've done enough and I'm fed up with it. I won't betray Girl. You're mad. How dare you slander me, your matriarch? You've forgotten your mother's name. Silence. I bid you be silent now, before it is too late. My mother's name is Ufira. Ufira Hindi. She was an honest person. ... Ah, so it was true then. The trader's daughter could never be anything but a half-grown mongrel, just like her father. Jabrail and that outsider woman have already paid the price for the unforgivable things they did, and now their daughter repeats their errors. I should have seen that coming. Ufira Hindi, that's her name, and it will be mine as well. Traitor! All my teachings were for nothing. May the desert mark your treachery. Enough, my kin, you know what to do. She has angered and saddened me. Huh? Hold on! Don't get so worked up! Didn't you just say that you see Jet as your daughter? Besides, girl has helped you so many times. Anyway, there's still gotta be a way to come to an understanding, right? Paimon, hide yourself. Keep your eyes closed, and don't dirty your white clothes. Murder time! You lying cur, Tanit will never stop pursuing you and the outsiders who collude with you. I'd shut up if I were you, Babel. Save your energy for your last words.
Wind strike.
Protect me, protect me. You're going against all of Tanit. Do you think we'll ever forgive you?
Let's move out.
I don't want your forgiveness. Ugh, she got away. Let's chase her down.
Growl.
Illusion shattered.
Come out, Babel. Now what? Oh, okay. I don't understand why Jet didn't continue going this direction.
Time to go.
Huh. Jet didn't follow me? Hey, sweetie. Vengeance? Aren't we supposed to be doing vengeance? Okay.
Wind strike.
I wonder if I was supposed to go forward more or something. I don't know. Come here. Come this way. I think we're supposed to go this way to do all the genocide. I think that's what we're doing right now. I think we're doing a little genocide. Okay. Sometimes vengeance looks like a meander.
Illusion shattered.
You're all trying to stop me right here, aren't you? Where? Which way?
There is no
Sniveling, insufferable dog. This guy's kind of stuck in the stairs.
Time to go.
Rest and rebuild.
illusion shattered.
Everyone hold hands.
Shine down.
Wind strike.
Babel, watch closely how I tore your tribe apart. I hope you wallow in your self-pity. Ah, jeez. Now I have to beat up Yuften. And his cool hat. Ah, it's you, perfidious dog. I'll tear you apart.
Time to go.
Allow me.
Look at him, he's stuck in an endless fall. And yet it didn't do any damage.
Illusion shattered.
Wind strike.
No, stop. Remember with your wounds and fears that I've inflicted. Jet Ufaira Hindi, remember this name. Come on, I want you all to remember it is the owner of this name who destroyed the Tanit. Enough, enough! Are you not satisfied? Obviously not. You tried to hurt me and now you must pay the price. The same goes for your tribe, your people. Tanit, my tribe, my people. And you.
Shine down.
Stop it, Jet. What good will any of this do? I don't know, nor do I care. You've got me cornered. Can't you see what you've done? Save it for the jury and face me. There's going to be a jury? Just kind of got her cornered there.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. The wind knows me.
Eventually I'm gonna have to go get her stuck out of those boxes, probably. Yeah, now that she's out of guys.
Wind strike.
Eh. Ah! Get on your knees, you two-faced, duplicitous dog. Look upon us, the Tanit, ruined by a single traitor. My tribe, my kin, my eternal oasis. Say goodbye to them while you still have time for some final words. Why, I once loved you so much. Why did you betray me and the Tanit? Why? Because you're evil and I'm not. I see no reason why I must explain myself to you. ... All right, Babel, let me tell you. It's because girl is my best friend. ... You wanted to get rid of her, but I refused to be part of it, and so you decided to get rid of me too. I know, she's my bestie. No, you're more despicable than that. You wanted to pit us against each other. Only then did I realize that you are no prophetess, nor do you deserve to be favored by the Queen of all Oases. You're just a despicable schemer. You're the foolish one. An outsider. You did all this for an outsider. We're your real family. You've destroyed everything. You destroyed the hopes of the Tanit, the hopes of all tribes who wander amidst the gilded sands. Yeah, we're your real family who kept calling you the daughter of a traitor and an outsider. Real family there. Stop bigging yourself up. I just pushed your tiny sand dune over, that's all. Really, I'm the one with the questions here. What kind of mother would force her daughter to kill someone she cherishes anyway? Answer me. Liloupar, for one. Some family you are. You tried to take my life. Abyss take your idiotic dream of being a prophetess. Well, someone might fulfill it in your stead, but I'm sure they'll keep their hands cleaner than you did. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. But I've already sent scouts to inform all the tribes of your betrayal. Soon it'll be known that you're a traitor who tarnished her family's name. All across the vast desert very soon. Sounds like pretty normal family stuff to me. No one will ever accept you again. Never again will you find a safe place to lay your head. When did you do that? Haha, right before you came back. So you've always wanted us dead then? But you said before that you wanted to give me a chance to repent. Was that also a lie? I thought you'd soften. It'd make it easier to get rid of you. ... You disgust me, all of you. That's the murder flash. You and the group reach the entrance to the canyon and Jet has sorted out her feelings. Where are we? Literally, where are we? Okay. I see. I love the walk cycle on this enemy. Sorry, I don't know what to say.
We didn't know it would turn out like this.
And now there is no place for me in the desert either. The news will spread quickly along the trade routes. Soon all Eremite groups will know that I'm a dangerous person unworthy of their protection. ... But I still have you two. I can still trust you, can't I? Jet, please go live with Kale. She needs friends.
You can always trust us, Jet.
I know. It's just that I'm left with nowhere to return to again. But put another way, you're now free to call anywhere you wish home. ... Pfft, if it were me back then, I'd have thought that you were mocking me. But you're right. You're right. Now I'm the head of my own house. I'm no longer a servant bound by the name Tanit. I'm now the master of the name Jet. ... I've reclaimed my mother's name. I'm free. Perhaps Jet will also become the name of a new clan someday. Maybe? I don't know. My mother's name gives me pride, and my father's name also holds many memories for me. As long as I remember them, even in this barren desert, will that not be the home I was seeking all along? Now home need not be a cause of anxiety for you. Thank you. You know what? Actually, I'd love to go on more adventures with you. Yes, me too. Haha, never mind that. You must have had enough of me after all the dangerous situations I put you in. Never, absolutely never. But I can tell you have your own journey ahead. A travail of greater solitude and a far grander objective, both of which are beyond what I can bear or imagine. You can still join us. As for me, I've also set myself on a certain path. You've seen it already. It's not going to be a peaceful one, and I won't drag you down with me.
Come on, Jet. You're not dragging us down or anything.
Anyway, if you ever feel tired or want to take a breather, I believe that our paths will converge one day. At that time, I might even invite you to go on a crazy adventure with me again. Phew, I've done enough talking. It's time to leave. There's nothing left here but heartbreak. You hug Jet before parting ways with her in the desert. She holds you tightly, almost as if afraid that a blinding sandstorm would sweep you away. You notice that she seems to be holding back sobs. Then she pushes you away lightly and rubs her wet eyes before smiling broadly at you once more. May we meet again under a lovelier sun, she says. Jet turns away and leaves. You see Ben, only now emerging out of the ruined camp, hurry to catch up with Jet. The end, I guess. I hope we do see Jet again. Well, now what? I wanted to investigate these, The looks of it, the other chess pieces can also teleport us across with that whoosh of theirs. We seem to be missing something, but what is it? So I'm guessing I need to go... Oh, okay. Like, I know where this is. This is in front of the big mausoleum, obviously. So there's a photo spot up there. How did I miss that? This other cone-shaped thingy has a mark on it, but I'm pretty sure that's the elevator to the Eternal Oasis. Yep. I don't understand why I need to chase these things around.
Yeah, it seems kind of silly.
Huh. I hope I'm not supposed to remember this pattern.
I was just thinking about that.
It's not stopping. Okay. This one's taken me on quite a long walk. But at least it's all in a straight line. What's gonna happen when I activate these? Also very curious why these have like a teleport function. Like what purpose could that serve?
Says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering.
La Luna Rosa. I suppose I should have considered the possibility that the only thing that was going to happen was I would get an achievement. Remember that time we came here with Jet and Azarik? Nobody had betrayed anybody yet. Everybody was alive. Those were the days. That guy's gonna fight me. I'm sure that this is gonna be a huge bummer, but let's pop in here and see what's going on. Just some unattended crocodiles. I see a sparkle. Oh. Are these just drops from the people that I beat up? Oh. There's a door here. Oh. Ancient stone key. Huh. Okay. Remember that time we slaughtered an entire tribe? And now nobody lives here?
Yeah, I do.
Interesting. The crocodiles are still tame. I feel like I'm going to be thinking about this quest for a while.
This quest had a lot going on.
Still got a lot of library books lying about. We'll sit here and think about our words and deeds this very night. On the one hand, I'm a little bit sad we never got to try the potential password ravioli. On the other hand, we did get to learn that the Fatui have still suits, just like in Dune. And now we all have to live with that knowledge. And also that one guy doesn't wash his feet. Liloupar craves violence, but we knew that already. Thanks for hanging out with me. This was a weird one. Like, honestly, I don't know what I expected. Like, I knew that the Liloupar story was going to involve children born for the sake of their mother's grudge and then made to become married and all this other stuff. Yeah, much was learned, much to think about. Like I think I said before, that a lot of this area's backstory and the quests feel biblical. And that remains very true. And much like the Bible, I don't really know what it all is trying to tell me.
That reminds me, somebody said something about 99 something or other.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up that phrase, and all the results were Bible related stuff.
Sure. I kind of recall,
like, it wasn't the exact phrase,
right,
but there were similar, like, references to 99.
I do think that, like, in general, a lot of the world building details from this whole desert region are inspired by, like, biblical and Hebrew texts and things like that. Start next stream with a Bible quiz. Oh, no. That would be messed up. I was also gonna say, there was an obelisk text that you could read in the southern desert that I think said something about some guy or another united 99 tribes or something like that. Or maybe somebody had 99 children. I don't remember. A lot of big numbers. And also nothing ever came back. We never came back around to the idea that there was a race of giants. Like, that got brought up once really early on. Like, Jet said that the legends say that there was a race of giants and they used vines to get messages from the heavens, and then they were struck down for their arrogance. That felt biblical too. I feel like that has to be in some way alluding to the Nephilim, which, like, the Nephilim are not strictly in the Bible depending on which translation you read, but basically the Nephilim are supposed to be the children of angels and humans, and for some reason this makes them big. But I think that's got more to do with, like, weirdnesses of different translations. Like, some translations call them giants and others don't, etc., etc. But that, like, there's a lot of little, like, loose specks of world building dust floating around. I don't know. This is the stuff that I find interesting about Genshin. Some kids are big, that's true. It's the stuff that I find interesting about Genshin, but it all feels a lot more loosely scattered, and I'm confused about the themes, which, again, feels very biblical.